I sold my soul to the bottle. Still none of my friends have left me yet. I'm the same man I was since the age of 13, and I've lived my life with no regrets. If you're looking for some freedom, all it takes is 10 drinks minimum. If you're looking for rhyme or reason, all it takes is 10 drinks minimum.
All right, we are live. It is Sunday night. It is the last party of the weekend. It's motherfucking Nugget night.
Nugget night.
Nugget.
Oh.
We have Smiley with us.
I am here.
Smiley was
Nugget.
Smiley was late because he had raging diarrhea. I just want to tell everyone that right away.
That is the reason for the lateness of our starting. Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate that.
I take the bullet on that one. That's definitely my fault.
Did you?
I never have to go to the bathroom until I'm driving my car. It happens every time.
I like
yeah.
the tanks of studio lights to red.
There we
you
go.
go.
That's much better.
Red.
I need my proper background.
The real
like
question
to
is,
shut
what
up.
was it from?
I was like, I'm hearing another voice.
That one works.
I finally have gone crazy.
Do you have to like program that in?
What?
The shut up part?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
No,
I wish I could tell it to shut up.
we have
Silencio.
since it's Nugget night, we have Brandon from Founders,
Hi, I'm Brandon Nugget. That's Smiley Nugget. To my
and then we have
right is
Victoria
Nugget.
with us.
Victoria Nugget.
Toy
I don't
Nugget.
even know all the things you do now.
Nugget.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know all the things I do. It's just spontaneous combustion at this point.
Yeah.
So many hats she wears.
So many hats. I mean, I can't say anything because that's
Wears
like
them well.
that's my life as well. It's like someone said it this way. You have so many plates spinning right now, and I was like, what? What? Okay, I guess that's an expression.
Here,
You're like Michelle Pfeiffer in One Fine Day.
But we have a plethora of McDonald's nuggets here.
We have a smorgasbord of nuggets.
Truly.
Smiley with his diarrhea didn't bring none.
Now he's gonna get nuggeria.
I was
Oh,
supposed to stop by Wendy's so we would have more of
See?
because there's a Wendy's next to my house, but I
Okay.
was like, be 5 minutes late or like 20 minutes late.
Where's the Wendy's by your house?
See, poop
It's
my
on,
pants and be late.
Central
Or poop my
and
pants and get nuggets and be late.
University.
Okay, so we're gonna be eating during this podcast. So you know.
Yes, we always make these delightful decisions.
Nuggets mukbang.
I don't care.
yes.
Like people are like,
Yes.
so what's your show about? Dumb
Lip
shit.
Lip smackers.
Ooh.
I used to bring everyone gummy bears until I realized that does not work well on mic. Here, guys, have some gummy bears.
I like
I
the.
love gummy bears.
I do too. Oh fuck yeah.
I would eat the shit out of
I
them.
feel like my
right now.
autism's liking all this.
So I like that the buffalo, the spicy buffalo right now because it's cold, so it's like thicker.
Ooh.
I know. It's all
Ooh.
thick.
It is.
PHICC.
And are we gonna do a shot of the Malort first, or are we gonna?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Can
So we have a couple of special things for the show
We do.
because
Sacred.
this is kind of one of the original Malort crews right here.
Yes.
I think this is the right.
I think so.
I think it could
Yeah.
qualify as.
Yeah.
We're missing Josh. Josh was
Yeah.
the original Malorder.
Yeah.
Correct.
Oh, yeah?
Correct. And
Yep.
Elijah.
Elijah.
Yeah.
This is true.
I take all my shots and I just think of Elijah. I'm like, thank you, good sir.
Elijah.
Was Sergio part of that too? He was a little bit,
We
right?
he jumped on the wagon with
Yeah.
us.
Oh yeah. But he moved
Richard. Did Richard?
I don't.
Honestly, I'm not sure if Richard
Is Richard
actually...
still around or no?
No, Richard unfortunately left us.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
He's doing cool stuff now.
What's he doing now?
I have no idea.
selling insurance.
He just said cool stuff.
All
Just
right.
Cool stuff. I'm trying to be supportive of whatever he's doing.
That's cool.
He's our bar guardian.
Oh.
He left on good terms then.
Yes. And then Sergio moved to where is it again?
Cape Cod, New Hampshire. I honestly don't know.
He moved to like Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
There it is,
Rhode
yeah.
Island.
I liked your
Exact
guess, though.
same apartment that they live
I was like,
in
nice.
Dumb and Dumber.
I bet you that's a real place, even.
Potentially.
Yeah.
I think so.
Smiley, will you pour us a shot of?
But we
more?
have a bunch of sauces too.
Oh,
we
do
have tangy barbecue. We got spicy buffalo.
Yeah, we're gonna need to ask the
Sweet and
chat what
sour.
is the best sauce.
So we want to know this,
Oh.
chat.
I
If you were a
just wanna-
nugget, what kind of nugget would you be?
Yes.
And then B, what sauce would you
What
be?
are the
Yes.
best nuggets?
What are the best dino nuggets?
Chris, I need to point out that
I know.
nuggets.
Yeah.
Okay, believe it or not,
That
they're
one's
not
mine.
nuggets, but Blake's chicken strips. Like, I understand, like, people like their burritos, but I
Alright.
always try and steer people left to try the chicken strips.
I like Frontier's chicken nuggets. They're pretty good. Ever talking about places that aren't known for their nuggets.
Yeah.
They got a
So,
great chicken sandwich.
I got into a discussion with a coworker.
about nuggets.
Yep.
The nuggetry.
They said nuggets are for little kids, chicken strips for adults.
I don't know if that's true. My kid eats chicken strips too. I guess she's
I think
more of
this
an
is
adult
something
than I
to do
am.
with
This
fragile
makes- okay, so-
masculinity.
I think this
Story checks out.
All right. So children can get chicken strips, but it makes them look pretentious.
Yes.
And full-grown people can get chicken nuggets, but it makes them look childish. I think that's the only differentiation.
All right. I don't know. I think I can. eat
Nothing
fucking-
wrong with looking like a child. I do it
I
full
eat
time.
nuggets all the time.
hung
If
like
you think
a
I'm,
child.
if you think, yeah, well, if you think that I'm a child, that's fine. I don't care.
I think it's a sign of trust.
All right, childlike. I'll take my childlike innocence. If you think this is
You're the
going to be
childlike empress.
a serious show, you are mistaken. We will have just ridiculous fun tonight.
Because nuggets are involved.
Nuggets are involved,
And
Clearly.
and we're going to do a Malort
Cocktail.
A cocktail. Brandon's going to do a. What do we call it? A naked and afraid.
Yes.
Naked and Afraid.
Yeah.
A variation on the Naked and Famous.
Oh, we've almost killed that bottle.
Oh, we have mezcal, aperol,
Oof. This sounds
yellow chartreuse, and lime. But we don't have yellow chartreuse. We switched it for Malort.
right.
Which is why it's the Naked and
Oh
Afraid.
my lord.
So after you drink some of them, you wake up naked.
Oh, hold on.
and
Let me
afraid.
switch the camera to Smiley.
Smiley.
He takes it the worst.
Oh my gosh.
And every time, yeah. I have to take my glasses off so you can see me cry.
Oh yeah, it's good for you.
There she is.
I was craving that.
It's been so long.
Did you say you were craving? it?
Yes. Honestly, my brother kept talking about it, and I was like, if you don't get me. One day, I told someone about it, and we
Yeah.
were on the hunt to find it.
Can't.
If I knew that we had the mayor on our side,
You could have found it.
I would have been like, please,
I
just
would've-
a lick,
yeah.
a vial, a vial.
Oh yeah,
Only
yeah.
the mayor of downtown.
That
Right.
was awful.
Only the
I know
mayor.
someone's like, why don't you get them to sponsor you? I was like, because they don't sell it here. They don't sell it in New Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd just be edging everyone.
Right? Yeah, you guys should try this, man. It's disgusting.
It would be hilarious though, because they would have such high expectations, and then when they actually got down to it, they'd be like, wow,
So this is what it is?
wow.
It's like a Tinder date
Oh man.
It's
What
like
I,
a Tinder date.
that you sleep with. It's like, oh, that's what
what I love is when
I was really looking forward to it, and I'm like, oh,
what I really like
it's just lingering in my mouth.
what I like is when we have someone on the podcast and they show up and they're like immediately they see the studio and they go, oh, and then they go, oh, there's the Malort, and they know. And like the Omeo guy was like, I want to do some of that shit. And
That's
I was
so
like,
funny.
Done.
It's like your gimp. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, bring out the Malort.
Yeah.
I saw some single barrel
Malort
Malort.
sleeping.
Yeah.
Haven't
Yes.
tried it.
I have
You tried it. didn't
I
you?
did, yeah.
Yeah.
So we stood in the
Distillery,
room
right?
the room where they had all the barrels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their aging room.
Yeah. It was pretty crazy. It was nuts. I was gonna do the get out the gimp. He's sleeping.
That was
Well,
it.
wake him up.
The Malort sleeping.
Yeah, the Lord's sleeping. Wake him up.
Seats taken.
That'd be cool if they had like a bottle thing that made it look like it was a gimp bottle. It's all leathery.
A little leather coat for your Malort.
Little leather daddy.
No, when it wears the coat, it's called Malady.
Yeah. So the thing that's cool about the place is called the CH Distillery,
Yeah.
which I guess CH is for like Chicago.
Oh. I thought we were still
Then,
talking about gimps.
They also make like other stuff too. We tried a couple of things. I don't even remember.
That's what their aging room was for, because that was
Yeah.
all bourbons that they were aging.
Yeah, well, they have a Malort bourbon too.
Yeah.
Well, that's the other thing too. They had to change the label on the Malort bourbon because people
really?
wouldn't buy it. They were like, "I'm not for drinking bourbon that tastes like Malort," because it doesn't taste like Malort.
It's
People
actual
have no
just
excitement
whiskey.
in their
Yeah.
lives. Nobody's
Can
an
confirm. Can
adventurer.
confirm.
Yeah.
When are they gonna start calling like old folks' homes aging
Aging rooms? I was
Yeah.
thinking about that too.
Like really though, that's like such a nicer. I would like to go to an aging room
Right?
instead of a raisin ranch.
Wow, I
so
never
much
heard
better.
that.
A
I was like,
raisin ranch.
that's a new one on
Oh
me.
my-
Is that not a term?
Oh
I've heard
my
someone say it. It probably wasn't an older person either.
You one of them oldsters out there.
I am. I'm getting there.
That's funny.
I'm pushing infinity.
Oh man. So yeah. So we have the cocktail we're gonna do here. I don't know when we're gonna do that.
Maybe in the second hour.
Are we making Smiley make it? Is that what we're doing?
Wait, why?
No, I can do it.
I think that
If
might
you
be
don't mind me
punishment.
getting up and having to go over
We'll do
there,
it the
yeah, I
second
can do
hour.
it.
Well,
Yeah, we
there's
can do it the
3
second hour.
bartenders in this room.
Right.
Why'd you go straight to me?
It's true.
Because you're the one over there by it.
Because he knew I didn't want to do anything. Just like when I'm.
Because for the
working.
gram.
Smiley,
He
these-
picked the cocktail. He should make it.
Smiley, we have
This
company.
is how I wink.
This is how you treat company.
When-
We
Your
have
hospitality.
They
We
get
got
they get the good shot glasses.
Oh, thank you.
Give him the liquid death.
I always love those memes where it's all we have company, get out the good whatever, and it's always like
The
old
Batman cups, or
Yeah.
yeah, like
Yeah,
Oh my
the
gosh.
Star Wars cup.
I had the Lord of the Ring ones. Remember they lit up on the bottom.
Oh
Those
yes.
are cool too.
I went to okay,
Or
so
the Pokemon watches from Burger King.
I had quite the day yesterday.
You did?
I helped Dog Jury film their music video at Cottonwood Mall,
Oh, sweet.
and
In the parking lot?
It was partially in the parking lot. Yeah,
And then someone Forever 21.
we did some in front of Forever 21.
How about at the
Cottonwood's a real dump.
Honestly,
Cottonwood Mall? Which
that
one?
place is a fever dream. Every
Yeah.
time I look up and I see the damn roof,
Yeah,
I'm like,
Oh yeah, on the other side of town.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh
I
yeah.
know. It's
Well,
true.
it's like you go there. Here's the Cottonwood Mall. I'm gonna explain it to you. It is 4 arcades, none of them good.
Oof.
Like you walk in and like most of the machines
They have like 10 games in each.
Yeah, and like the one you want, the one that's good
Is broken.
Is broken.
Yeah.
Every single one of them.
out of service.
And you're
Somebody
like,
humped it.
fuck,
and
or
it's
one
out
of the
service.
buttons is busted, or the joystick is like limp over to the side.
Because they humped it.
And you're like, fuck,
Blasted.
yeah. They're like just burning it, just you know.
They're like, it's not a pinball machine. You can't tilt it, bro. That's Captain America.
And then there's like 4 or 5 knife/sword stores.
yes,
right?
there are. Yes. Uh-huh.
Then there's like 4 or 5 hobby stores where you can get the Funko Pops or the anime like figurines. There's
Yes.
way too many of those.
And they sell a gem for your Crocs.
Yes,
The
there's a
little-
Croc
yes,
store.
the
Do
little
they have
gems.
Build-A-Bear still? And the
I
Disney
didn't-
store?
I didn't
They do have Build-A-Bear.
see it,
It's
but yeah.
downstairs.
still smell
across from
Hollister?
what used to be the Disney store, and then it was a suit store because I bought a suit there,
Yeah.
and then it closed.
I'm gonna answer your question. No, it smells like farts. Because there's something wrong with the bathroom there. So constantly it smelled like walking through somebody crop dusting in the
Nice.
mall.
Bunch of Randy Quaid.
Then there's
everywhere.
then there's a airsoft shooting range.
yeah.
This whole place sounds like
Both
an arcade.
both malls have that,
Right. Well, then
Coronado has.
there's
it too.
a fucking small roller rink. I wouldn't even call it a
I
roller
haven't
rink.
seen that.
You can roller skate in there, and it's literally a store that they just kind of gutted, and then like part of it has the floor, and you can kind of go around in a little circle
Interesting.
skating. Then there's a bouncy house, a filthy bouncy house that has a mechanical bull.
Is it right next to that store?
There's a
where you get-
mechanical bull in the bouncy
Yes.
house.
Yes.
It's right next to the store where you can get like Star
Yeah.
Wars / like native design
Yes,
shirts and
yes.
stuff. Yeah.
Yes.
We have a birthday party
Yes.
with that bull in
Right.
the bouncy house.
I bought a Navajo Seal shirt from there.
Oh.
I was stoked about it.
And then of course there's the regular stuff, right? But then
I was gonna
the
say, there's
shoe
still there's still like
stores.
clothing stores and stuff.
there,
Yeah,
there's
there's
Hollister,
shoe stores.
Forever 21, Dillard's.
They still have Buckle.
Yeah, Buckle. Yeah.
They still have Buckle. That's probably the last Buckle ever.
And the food court is
And they still wear puka
atrocious.
shell
Oh
necklaces.
my
All right.
God.
And
Here's
wear khaki
your
shorts.
food court. Burger King.
Yep. No, is Burger King there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's
Gotta
right.
get you
yeah.
some chicken fries.
Dude,
hot
they,
dog-
have, they have a pizza place.
Well, hot dog on a stick.
Of course.
Generic Sabaros. It's not even Sabaros. It's like wannabe Sabaros.
Kroger Sabaros.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
just called
no.
Barrows.
Then
It's
then,
called bar.
then get this.
called Barrios.
There's a sushi place.
Yes.
Ew. And then a potato bar, and that's
It's
it.
called Sushimi.
Like a paleta place. That's all they have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, do they got rid of the potato corner?
Potato corner. I said,
still
well,
have
I
that?
called it potato bar, but it's potato corner.
Potato
Yeah.
corner. Well, it is on the corner of each of the locations.
Yeah. There's no
Clever.
Cinnabon. There's no like Auntie M's.
Sin.
There's
No
no.
Auntie
no,
Annie's?
no,
Yeah.
yeah, there is.
I didn't see it in there.
The pretzel place? Is that the pretzel place? What's the pretzel place called?
Yeah, Annie M's.
It's there. It's
Okay.
right by the T-Mobile or the Verizon store.
Oh, I didn't
They're
see
actually
that.
catty quarter from each other.
I didn't even see that.
I feel like
They're there.
you have a map of this in your head
Dude,
right now.
I will forever be a mall rat.
He
okay?
took
I
so
grew up
many
in
laps.
That, I grew up in that time frame, and that's still what I am.
So here's my question.
I
So
still walk the mall with my children.
next year is the 30th anniversary
Somebody buy
of
them,
of
please.
Mallrats.
No way.
Yeah. My
Next
favorite Kevin
year.
Smith film.
Because we went to Chronicon, and they announced that it was the
That's going to be the theme for the next year.
They're coming back next year to Chicago. They're going to do a year 2 of the Chronicon, Kevin Smith's thing, and it's the 30th anniversary of Mallrats, and they're going to make it.
I'm bringing my skateboard for sure. That's going to get signed next
I'm
year.
definitely trying to go for
Yeah.
that one then.
But he's also trying to make Mallrats 2.
Yes.
What would that
Finally.
be about?
Cottonwood Mall.
Conwyn Mall.
Oh man, we should make
Conwood
a Mallrats
Mall
about
gone
Conwood
bad.
Mall.
Dude, I should send him. I'll be out to me. You got to tell him about this mall. Yes, you got to tell him.
Also, you
It's
should
one of those sword
you
stores.
should
is a-
film it here and hire my friend Smiley.
Tell him, Hank. Tell him.
Tell him, Smiley Dave.
Yes.
So that guy, those guys that
They were
tell
all
him,
there?
that tell him no. There's always some drama, right? Whenever I talk to Ming, there's always some drama between somebody and somebody in that universe, right?
The cheese man.
So, the Tell 'em Steve Dave guys, they do their own podcast called Tell 'em Steve Dave. It's do you ever watch Comic Book Man? So it's the main guy that was the manager at Walt, or what is his name? Walt.
Walt Flanagan.
Yeah, and then the other guy that had the beard. They do
Brian. Oh no. Yeah, Brian.
yeah. So they do a podcast called Tell 'em Steve Dave, and it's become so popular that he left. They both left the store
Oh,
and
to
just
do
do
that
the
now?
podcast. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, but I was like, why are they not here? And Ding's like, oh, they're
some
mad.
drama.
They're mad at like Kevin, or they're mad at somebody.
They're mad because
yeah.
you're faster than Walt Flanagan's dog.
So yeah. But anyway, so then I'm filming with the dog jury, right? So then the Shirodas show up. Ryan Shirota. What are you doing? Oh, you're getting nuggets.
Sauce selection.
Oh, okay.
Time.
I'm selecting sauces. Keep
And
going.
And anyway, so Kathy Shirota, who watches this podcast, was like, "We're right over by our house. You got to come over." And I'm like, "Okay." And I had so many things I had to do, but like, I drove over to their house. They live in Corrales, and I hadn't done this in a while, and it's nice just to go visit some people. We just came over for afternoon and did a visit, you know.
Who does that?
Anyway, so I went to their
Who
house.
does that?
Yeah, and they have a lot of collectibles, and they had the old like Star Wars glasses from like McDonald's.
Oh my gosh, they had them all.
And-
Relics?
Yeah, and then the DC comic ones.
No
That's
way.
awesome. I don't think
Yeah.
I've ever really seen those in
Yeah.
person.
They had them, and I was like, you have some shit that's worth a lot of money, you know.
But for real though.
Oh, they had a
Nostalgia is
series
expensive.
1 of all the Marvel cards.
No way.
Yeah,
So those were some collectors.
yeah.
What series was
They might be
like
now, I
Clear
don't know.
Ultra series one or
The Sky.
The very first
What
ones.
were the ones? Sky.
Sky did the 80s ones, right?
Yeah,
And then
They
it
almost
was
look like-
Clear was the 90s.
They look like paintings.
yeah. The
kinda.
ones from the 80s.
Okay.
And they had
those
them
were
all. They had
those were
all
the
of them.
Sky.
Remember, we thought they were going to be worth so much money. And they were
Facebook
worth
user
junk.
says Topo Chico.
Ah, yeah.
"Oh, Chico,
I'm gonna guess
Correct.
that's little Bobby, and for some reason it's not coming through.
little Bobby."
Sorry, little Bobby.
If that's you, little Bobby, say yes. And
Stand
then
up.
No,
and then they collect. I guess they collect Pez dispensers,
that's cool.
and they had fuckloads. They had all the Marvel. They had all the DC.
They'd give Route 66 Diner a run for their money.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They
That's
had more.
awesome.
They had more.
Those are the people you need to partner up with for the zombie apocalypse.
The people that collect pets.
Yes.
Yeah, because they have a little bit of everything. I agree.
At
She's
some
right.
point, museums will be filled with relics.
Their
and such.
house is a mini mart
Oh yeah.
or swap meet.
And then they ended up giving me. They made me cookies.
Oh,
They made you cookies.
who are these people? Who makes
all-
cookies for
she's like-
anybody anymore? Nobody's made meat
Kathy's like,
cookies.
well, I know you don't eat flour and you can't have dairy, so these
So
cookies.
here's some cookies.
Here's some cookies we made for you. I was like, oh,
Were they no bake?
I guess I don't know. They're coconut and some. They're very good. Says yeah, little Bobby. All right,
I don't like coconut. Not the taste.
Yes,
it's
little
the
Bobby.
consistency.
you don't.
No, that's what he says in
Oh.
Zombieland.
Oh,
Oh, you don't? That
Oh, you
happens to me
don't?
so often.
I'm about to
Sometimes
throw you
people
out of my
think it is.
house.
I thought you had my house.
I
Go
can-
on, get out of this house.
I can get that. I can get that. Like, I like how shrimp
Texture?
tastes, but it also the texture of it is like I'm snapping through like blood vessels, and it really disturbs me.
God, I've
Oh
heard a
my
woman say this
God.
exact phrase to me.
Oh, no. I'm traumatized.
I like
Wow.
shrimp, but I hate
I,
how
I
it
can't.
tastes.
Yeah, no, I know it's a texture.
The scrimp.
See, she said the same thing. I
It's-
get it, Smiley.
Oh!
I get it. That's
It's-
what she said. to
It's
me.
like
Oh, you're gonna make me relive it.
it's like celery, but made out of flesh. It's like flesh celery. It has
God,
that
were you
snap.
the fly on the wall
What's
when
wrong
she
with
said
you?
this to me?
I don't know. I hate shrimp. It's really good.
I love shrimp, and now you're making me hate it.
Honestly, like that
not the first
description
time.
alone is like making me uncomfortable.
the first time my crotch has been described as celery.
Wow.
I know.
Oh, gross.
I know.
Nah.
But it was nice to just visit some people for an afternoon.
Yeah.
I just drove over to That's me. I'm old, so I go for a nice afternoon visit. You know, catch up on things.
You're like that
Soon
old
you're gonna
couple
be writing
in the
letters.
way.
You're gonna fly them by pigeon.
They're gonna write a song about you, like that. Like that old couple that inspired the song "The Way." It's about Chris.
To whom it may concern.
Yes.
I purchased your ice maker from the Walmart.
It still works.
Dear Lucille, please send me the recipe of those cookies.
Oh yes.
There's a recipe taped to the back
No.
of that thing.
See,
Send it
instead,
to me.
I won't be writing a
Send it
letter.
my way.
Somebody will post they'll be like, I've had a week and I'm over all of it. And I'll be all, hi, Janet. The kids are doing good. Grandma died, but we're still hanging in there in the comments section.
Oh my, on a Facebook post.
Yeah. Yeah. I love when people do that shit. I laugh.
You should start doing the. She fell out of the window and the radio hit her head while she was listening to your song.
You killed your mama.
I just wanted you to let you know what your music does. It kills people.
It kills people.
Brought her to her knees.
So good. Dewey Cox.
I do love it. I do love when people do that. Hey, great photo. The kid's just doing real well. Tommy graduated. You're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Thank you for the life update.
Yeah.
The family
Your
tangent.
uncle got gout.
Yeah, your uncle's got the gout real bad, so he's getting around still, though.
He's fighting about with gout.
That
As you
happens
can
too
see,
much.
I'm still in my poetry class.
I still love pottery on Saturdays.
We're still fighting that Procter and Gamble over that lawsuit.
Your grandpa won't play ghost with me, though, no matter how many times I
Fax
get him
me
to try.
sometime.
Oh, God.
Fax me sometime. You just paid your grandpa, okay?
Here's my email at AOL.com.
Oh, Pager's making a comeback. Pages for children.
That's
They
awesome.
are.
That's cool.
weirdly
I'm going to get Ari a pager then.
Hell yeah.
two-way.
Yeah, you know it.
Teach
I'm
her
just
all
going to
the...
bring her a sidekick.
Oh
Sidekick
my
was so
gosh.
cool.
Dude, they work.
I loved
right?
the sidekick.
Flip phone's just the sass of like when you're done with the conversation, you
Yeah.
close it.
Yeah, you're like, done.
Well,
Bow.
somebody had one of the Samsung foldable phones.
Oh, yeah.
That,
It's now the new thing. They're like to have
Yeah.
a flip phone is like the cool new thing.
Well, I mean, they have the one that opens up and it looks like a normal phone, but it flips closed.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think my mom has that. But
And-
do their text messages come up green is the question.
I'm sure.
Suspicious.
It looks like a
got-
makeup.
yeah,
It looks like
exactly.
a makeup case. It's all.
Yeah.
It's my phone.
It is that one, right? Okay.
Disgusting. So
I've seen that one.
when you immediately see the green text message, you think, "Oh, they're poor," don't you? Right?
I feel like it's just like all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm
what
on the
that
other
means?
side right now. Like you're like, so
So the
can I
grass-
send you this link? Or are you gonna have to download an app? Like I can't share a playlist with you through
So the text is always green.
So Smiley is a green bubble.
You're a green guy?
bubble.
I have no idea what that means.
Oh. It doesn't mean anything in the grand scheme of things.
He doesn't know what it means.
You can still be
No,
a good
I don't-
person.
That's
and have
because
an
he's a
Android.
green guy.
Yeah, no, I don't know what that means.
He doesn't even know how to use the
I feel like two
seashells.
strikes, diarrhea, and a green bubble.
Yeah, again, I don't know what the green bubble means.
So
I don't even. I'm not even on Instagram. All right, you guys.
You're
Whatever
not
green
even
bubble.
on Instagram.
nope.
He's only on Grindr.
You're basically a dinosaur.
It's only on
He's only on Grinder. Oh my god. Well, thank God I'm not on
for
Grinder.
the networking.
Period. No, I've had theories about using Tinder for event marketing.
I've heard people do this.
Yes, I've seen it successfully happen. And this one guy, he was pretending to be a chick, invited all of these girls. No, actually, reverse. It was a girl pretending, or a guy pretending to be a girl. The girl invited all these
Oh,
dudes
yeah, I
to meet
saw
up with
this.
her at this club as part of a promotion.
I saw
effort.
this.
And I was like, if I were to have a Tinder, should I just pull a stunt?
What's the matter with that one? Is it little?
It's little.
Oh my god, is it a baby nugget?
It's a little nugget.
It's
I
a
didn't mean to
little-
interrupt you.
No, here, show the
I'm
people.
going to give that to you.
Show the people.
Look, it's a little nugget.
It looks kind of like
Baby
what does it
nuts.
look like?
I'll call him Brandon.
Uh,
I'm going to give this to Nugget. 'cause she's my
somebody
little
from
nugget.
the Facebook page Tour of the Rio Grande says, as soon as I can, I'm getting rid of the smartphone and doing the flip. I'm not saying that. No, I'm saying
No,
people-
no.
Hot girls, please stand up.
It's an actual smartphone.
You need to do an actual flip.
That's
Yeah.
an actual flip. It's a smartphone flip phone.
Yeah.
All right, so it's like
Yeah, it's not authentic.
it has this like that, but then you.
But it's weird, like when you touch
fold it.
when you go to touch the screen, right where the middle is, there's like a little
divot?
Yeah,
I couldn't do it.
and I think that's where the green bubble comes from, is the
Oof.
divot.
That's where they all live. Is like when you half fold it.
I like
and it
us.
falls in.
I legitimately believe Smiley doesn't
It's
know what
the
the green bubble
stomping of the
is.
divot.
yeah, you're gonna have to explain that to me.
So when we text message each other from iPhone to iPhone,
We get blue messages.
We get blue bubble text messages.
You have green bubble.
And then as soon as you text us, yours is green, and it tells us that
you
you
have green bubble.
you have something that's not an iPhone.
Oh, okay. So it means I have the better phone. Thank you. Good to know.
That's what they all
mean,
say.
like,
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the thing. Apple's the devil. If you use Apple Pay, we will eject you from our store. It's our new policy.
Really?
Everything's
Can
the
we
devil.
use Apple Pay?
I'm
Get
the
out.
devil.
Because you know what Apple does? They will take the money that you use, that you pay Apple Pay, and keep it if you don't have an Apple Pay contract. So they'll just steal every time you pay with Apple Pay. If that business does not have Apple Pay, Apple just keeps that money and we don't get it. So fuck Apple.
They cut to a scene of the customer that Smiley was trying to check out, and they're just like, I just wanted to buy my beer.
Right? They're all, you don't take tap to pay.
Yeah.
I just want to buy my Colt 45.
Well, get with the time.
We don't take apple pie, you piece of
I
shit.
just want
Get out.
I just wanted one of Billy D. Williams' favorite beers.
Hey, does it every time.
I love Billy D. Williams.
Oh yeah.
60% of the time, it works every time.
No, that was the commercial though. Did you ever see the Colt 45
I think
commercial?
I've actually seen the Colt 45.
He's all-
I've seen the ad.
It does it
with
every time.
the
Should we
paper
watch
ads.
one?
Yes.
I'm down.
Can we? Please.
Can we?
If you love me, you'll show me a commercial of Billy D. Williams.
Oh man.
Love
Oh,
language in the
I
phones.
literally thought that said Billy D. Wallen. D. Wallen. Oh.
Colt 45.
So what did we said earlier what sauces we would be, right?
Oh, I
What-
did not.
Oh wait,
What
we have to
sauce-
say what nuggets first.
Okay, what
and
nugget?
Then what?
D. Williams talk.
Hold on. We gotta switch the camera here.
To moi.
Us versus them engineer. Okay.
This is a 20-piece nugget. Or it used to be.
I'm gonna present. Oh, we already killed one, right?
No, not yet.
The
The nuggets aren't endangered yet. But they will be.
They said,
Oh, there it is. Okay.
me.
I'm not a nugget.
Are you ready for this Billy D. Williams commercial that they might?
It's about Colt 45.
There are two rules to remember good time. Rule number one, never run out of Colt 45. Rule number two, never forget number one.
Oh, snap.
You want to know why you should keep plenty of Colt 45 on hand? You never know when friends might show up. I think you can have a better time with Colt 45 than without it. But why take chances?
The power of Colt 45.
His
It
face
works
palms.
every time.
Okay.
All right. It works every time, man.
I feel like
That's
the
awesome.
entire budget of that commercial was Billy D. Williams
No,
because
no,
it
no.
looked like it was like in a hotel room.
They snorted
lobby
the
or
rest of that
something.
budget.
No,
They
Oh,
kept the
facts.
Also,
budget.
Facts.
a lot of the budget too was also them adding in that sound when he cracks it open.
No, literally.
Yeah, that wasn't a real crack.
some
it was
folly.
later. It came in
really
later.
Folly.
They had to do that at Skywalker's Ranch.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was literally George Lucas doing it.
it like
Oh,
echoed.
Yeah.
You're like, no, turn it down a little.
You want a realistic crack? Let's record the sound
Reverb,
of a
less
crab
reverb.
cracking. Crack me like a crab.
Oh my god.
Facebook user says, "Nugget." I don't know why Facebook is coming through weird on here. Sorry, guys.
OMG.
Who?
May the power
Is this
of
your
Nugget
king?
compel you.
Is this your king?
Oh
Is
my-
this your king?
Oh,
Huh?
Facebook has been messing up all weekend for me.
Oh,
I don't
really?
know. Yeah. It
Someone
like,
call Mark.
yeah, right. Hey, buddy. What can I-
Listen, Mark.
He's all. Oh, it's not working.
He's all, maybe you shouldn't have invited me to eat nuggets, huh?
Maybe you should give me some Lawrence.
It's funny how
He's
everybody,
mad you didn't give him a lawyer.
people get that reference where he like drank water and everybody's like, "Is this the first time he's ever had water before?"
Shaking in his boots.
He does some
It
weird
looks like
shit
Shakes
now.
the clown.
Have you seen like what he's up to? He's like surfing. He's like a big surfer now, and he's also an MMA fighter.
That is so
Hell yeah.
random. Why did these men just feel the urge to do MMA?
That's so 20 odds.
Okay.
I
Here's-
surf and do MMA.
I thought this myself.
Join the club.
I feel like there's this whole like research. It's like the Fight Club thing where like men
Yeah.
are like, they've taken all of our masculinity away from us, and like,
we should make
Now we
soap.
must
That's
roll
because
around on
they
the floor
have,
with other
Cad.
men.
yeah, we've got to get it back somehow.
Let's
thought
bathe
that-
in the sweat of our friends.
What was that one influencer, Jake T. Austin or something?
Yeah,
that
yeah.
became MMA? We should do Mark versus influencer.
Well,
There you go.
speaking of all this, are you guys going to watch the fight next Friday?
Yes. Well, I'll be at work, but I definitely
Yeah.
want to see.
Do you know
it.
which fight we're talking
Jake
about?
Paul and Mike Tyson.
I don't
Jake
have
Paul
Netflix.
and Mike Tyson.
Oh
versus
my god.
Iron Mike Tyson.
I'm watching that shit.
What if he kills him? Can you imagine?
You know,
What if he literally
my
punched him
past-
wrong and broke his
Did you see where they were at the Cowboys game and Jake
sprayed
Paul
him with deodorant?
sprayed him with deodorant like
Mike Tyson, he
on
sprayed-
the sly.
do it with your chest if you're
And
gonna do
I've
it.
got to look at this. So are we being like fucked
Spray
with?
him like a cat.
Is Mike Tyson in on every single bit of this? Is it all a cash grab? If Mike Tyson gets his ass kicked, it's a cash grab.
Right.
And
There's
everybody's
no way. There's no way.
He's how old though? 60?
This has
So?
got to be a stunt.
No, I know. I'm not saying that about
yeah.
it, but I'm
Yeah.
just like he's like 60 something.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, I think at that point he's been so compressed. He's become steel Mike
I'm talking
Tyson.
about. Yeah, he's got to have gotten more solid, right? Solider.
There you go. Yeah, see, he's not
More
Iron Mike
solid.
anymore.
Well, I mean,
He's
let's be
Steel
fair.
Mike.
He's cast
he,
iron.
he
Mike.
did have an ulcer. He did have an ulcer that caused him to drop out of the last fight. So I don't know.
Why does he have to be so dramatic?
I thought you were Mike Tyson. Don't you
He
have like
just has
a
to
face
one-up
tat or
somebody.
something?
Weren't you the guy at the end of Punch Out, bro?
He's that guy that just has to one up you and everything. I had a good day. Well, I had a hernia.
And I got the gout.
I got the gout. Yeah, no doubt.
I don't know.
That would be my if I was running for
So
some form of
this
office.
to me,
no
this-
doubt with gout.
with this whole Jake Paul thing. This is like the old Ric Flair like trick, right? Everybody wants to see him get fucking destroyed, right?
But it's not
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Everybody wants to see him get fucking destroyed. And then like you're like, oh, this is gonna happen. And then the night of, he fucking wins, and you're like, son of a bitch. And then they're like, and now he's gonna fight someone else that could kick his ass.
And you're gonna watch that one.
Yes. And it's the Ric Flair thing, because Ric Flair would go in and everyone hated him. He was the rich fucker that was like fucking all the ladies. And you're like, I
Rich
hate
Flair.
this fucking guy. And then the whole wrestling match, he would get his ass pummeled.
Ugh.
And then like you're like, yeah, he's gonna lose. And then right at the end, he would like roll him up and then pull the tights and then pin him and then win and be like, and you're like, no, you know.
I guess that's compelling storytelling,
Yes.
right?
Jake T. Austin.
Yeah.
That's how you tell a story now.
You know, it's one of those things where it's like,
Nobody wins.
well, you know who wins? Ric Flair and the guy he's wrestling with, because
Yeah.
they both get paid. And
Netflix
True,
wins.
true.
No.
I feel like it's kind of rigged at that point.
well, these aren't like they're not.
Riggins rigged.
Bring back Nacho Libre.
Yeah.
No.
Save me that corn.
Get that corn on
Send
my
me some of
face.
that corn.
Your eagle powers. That's how I feel when I eat nuggets. My eagle powers are
Nice.
summoned.
Dude, these nuggets are hitting just right though.
Dude, the crisp. Usually, like,
Yeah.
you don't always get so lucky to get actually crisp nuggets.
I thought I was gonna get lamp nuggets. You
yeah, you know, like kind of
Yeah.
like lukewarm.
Know? Yeah.
Maybe have been in the fryer and then laid out for a little bit.
I rolled up to this McDonald's over here, and I expected to say, I was like, I need 320 piece, and they were like gonna be like, oh, you're gonna need to pull over and nope. They fucking I paid and I pulled right out the window. They had the sack. They're like, here you go. And I was like,
We were about to throw these
"Oh,
away.
These were under the lamp. They don't seem like it.
I'm sad we didn't record more videos of like when we were doing nugget nights
Yeah.
and Inside Out and Founders of the responses people would get when we're like, can we have 100 nuggets, please? And they're like, okay.
I'm gonna take a picture of the nugget.
Yeah, I feel like they built those like family packs for us.
Oh,
like
yeah.
they were. I feel like one of or two of the McDonald's that we were going to for a while was just like we are high in demand.
Oh
Those same
Every
two
Monday.
locations closed down after we stopped buying so many nuggets
We
from
literally.
them.
Oh my god,
know?
we were literally like supporting
Their entire
nugget
yeah,
program.
their entire program.
Their
Exactly.
nugget program.
We're gonna have to let you guys go. Wait, hold
We were the
on.
lifeline of the nuggets.
we're gonna talk.
Nuggets on Mondays.
We're in the call right now. Tom, regional manager for New Mexico. How are things going? We're down 30% in the Nugget area
It'd
for
be
some
great if
reason.
those Jicks would order more nuggets.
I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden the Nuggets just dropped off.
It went from nuggets to not. I can't explain it.
Yeah.
And then we got moved to Founders, and they just saw a spike again. They're like, I don't know what happened
But they've been found again at Founders.
in the corporate
Nuggets.
office.
Oh man, that would be funny. Let's see. I'm posting this. Nugget
Picture of the
night.
nuggets. That's where Nugget Night originated. If
Yeah.
anybody out there
Founders.
is
Oh
wondering.
yeah.
Was
I
it
got
Founders? Well,
I got
no, it was
viewers-
Inside Out, wasn't it?
It was Inside Out. I think we started
Yeah.
it
Inside Out was
We did.
first.
We used to
and
just have
then-
like the buffet like on the edge of the bar, and people
No,
would
maybe
just...
it was Founders.
We used to do it all the way across the bar in Founders.
Tori brought the term nuggets to
Yeah.
us.
Yep.
Siri
did?
was
Oh
the
my
one that
gosh.
called me Nugget for the first
That's
time,
awesome.
and then I started calling you Nugget.
Yeah.
and
Shout out
then-
to Siri.
And then someone heard us calling each other Nugget, and then it caught on like wildfire. And then we were like, why don't we get actual nuggets?
And eat them.
We used to get the nuggets from 2nd Street, no?
Yeah.
No, that was the chicken tenders.
The chicken
Oh,
tenders.
the chicken tenders from
Silver,
Silver.
Silver.
silver, not 2nd.
And we would get mashed potatoes.
Oh my god, and
And,
then you dip them in there with the gravy.
Oh, wow.
Girl.
Oof.
Ooh.
I know everybody was
Or
like,
fries
everybody
in the
was
mashed
like,
potatoes. And we would dip the fries in the mashed
Oh
potatoes. Too.
my god.
everybody
on
was
carb.
shitting the bed about the Raising Cane's. I still haven't had it. And
Neither have I.
and they're like, you haven't had the chicken strips from Raising Cane's? I'm like, no, I have the chicken strips from Silver Market. What else do I need?
Quality, come on, man.
Yeah.
What do you call
Have some
chicken strip
self-respect.
clubs?
What?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking because they're chicken strips already. Like, what is it? If
From
chicken
Cane's?
had a strip club?
Oh, I don't know.
Chicken had a strip club. Wouldn't it be called rotisserie?
Rotisseries.
Ooh, she's got it.
Hey, you guys gonna go?
What
down
about
and-
that idea we had
already all
with Frank's?
spinning.
If it was a all men's strip club, we'd call it Frank's.
No, it's
What is it?
It's called Glizzy's.
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 Founders. Okay, so Founders Speakeasy has an all male strip club on Thursday nights, late night.
Oh, somebody said Peckers.
Peckers.
Peckers. Ew.
Sorry, guys. It just comes
That
through
sounds like a good bird
Facebook
store.
user today. I don't know why.
That'd be my pet store. Be Peckers. And I
Your
just sell
pet
exotic
store?
birds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peckers.
I feel like Peckers is
But-
more non-binary.
Yeah.
I think they're non-binary.
Glizzy's is at Founders. It's our all male strip club. We don't have hot bodies there. We have father figures.
Yes. Yes.
So no six packs.
Have you
no dad
have you
bod.
guys been to the new knockouts yet?
The new knockouts or just the one without a liquor license?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, they're not they have
Nudity,
they
quote
have
unquote.
they're missing a liquor license and they're missing
guests.
lower pants as well. They're all
yeah,
nude.
they're
Panties.
fully nude now.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, because
Yeah.
they got rid of their liquor
So they
license.
gotta promote.
Yeah. Now they're open till 5 a.m.
The thing that kept them from
So-
being fully nude was the liquor license.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how I knew when I was considering going in there was when I was like, okay, do I need to reevaluate at this point in time?
It's where I would go to sober up.
Oh no, I remember.
Like no,
Going out
no
with our
offense to
tacos.
like the women working there, but you go there and I'd be like, why am I here? I should go home to my family. What's
Right.
wrong with me?
When
I
you
need
need
to
some
stop drinking.
self-awareness, you
Seriously,
just go
though.
into knockouts.
Yeah.
for a
You
little bit.
ever want to question your life decisions? Just go to the strip
I'm gonna go
club.
meditate in the strip
Go to
club and
knockouts.
think about my decisions.
Duke City Warrior, hello to you.
There was a point
Go
in
buy a
time-
dance and not pay for it. Just kidding. Don't do
Oh,
that.
no.
Don't do
Wow,
that.
wow, no.
Can you
dude.
dine and dash at strip clubs?
Okay,
Yeah.
I
Which
think
strip
I think
club
they
has
have a
seafood?
person there.
None of them anymore.
I thought that there was a strip club that would run specials.
Not
all-
there
they all have
was
seafood
there was
specials.
it was
Pink Rhino?
Bad
it
joke.
was no it was
It was a Pink Rhino.
no well I mean
TD's North?
they might have TD's Gold
Peepee's North.
TD's Gold that was up on Eubank would have like food
Yeah.
and they would have like a surf and turf.
Yes, that's exactly what I
Yeah.
heard.
Yep.
And in the last place you want to eat, but then like
I heard it was good
Dude,
though. Someone
TD's,
told me it was
TD's
good.
food and their buffet,
Yeah.
their steaks they used to have,
okay
fantastic.
okay well then I have friends
Where
that
do you
like
go
no pun
Christmas
intended.
Day when everything else is closed and you need to have a good
Oh,
meal?
that's a good que-
Knockouts.
knockouts.
No, you go to a strip club.
You go to a strip club.
and get it surf
Are
and
they
turf.
open on Christmas?
Yes, of course they are.
Are they really?
Of course they are.
It's like a hotel. There's only two places you can go to Christmas Day. It's a hotel bar
And
or
a strip
strip
club?
club bar.
Awesome.
Duke City Warrior says I'm back on my book game again. Been hooked on all the Christmas books. I don't know what that means.
Nice.
Okay.
What is a Christmas book?
I'm assuming books about
Like
Christmas.
well, no, but I mean it's like,
Like
Hallmark making
Scholastic
books or
Fair?
What's a book?
what's a book?
A Christmas book?
I don't know.
Howl's Moving Castle's kind of
Advent
Christmassy.
calendar?
Yeah, event calendar.
Advent calendars?
An event calendar?
Advent
calendar,
Oh
you
my
mean?
god. Sheldon Johnson says surf and turf with free
Oh
crabs.
no, girl.
So when I was
Oh,
when I
I
was
see
in
what you did
when
there.
I was in college, there was a strip club. The story was that in
called Bikini
Amarillo,
Bottom.
there was a strip club, and there it's all nude, but you bring your own alcohol in Texas.
No way.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
You were gonna say it was all, I thought you were gonna say it was all nude, but you bring your own underwear.
You bring your own crabs. But the story I heard is the stripper took the guy's beer and she put her like foot up on his shoulder and she was pouring the beer off of her like body, and it washed a crab down into his eye off of her body.
Oh my gosh.
That's the
Was this
story.
like
I
a
heard.
clinical study?
I don't know.
It
It was,
sounds like
and then I heard that Marilyn Manson had his rib taken out, and so he could suck his own dick. Right
It sounds
after
like a Pixar DreamWorks movie.
Oh yeah. Do you guys remember Happy Tree
Flushed
Friends
away.
Oh
on YouTube? That sounds like some Happy
What?
Tree Friends activity.
Oh yeah. She says this book had the words tits on it and had me rolling.
Tits?
The wording, not the okay.
Is that a bird?
I don't.
Yeah.
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 Is
Yeah,
it bird named
'cause-
Tits?
Because I get angry every time I Google tits and it's birds.
And it's
like,
birds,
God
right?
Almighty.
Yeah,
Or
you
anytime I
figure-
look at breasts, or I look at breasts and it just shows me birds, I'm like, I'm not into poultry.
Damn birds again.
No, I think a breast will get you
Somebody
something.
put birds on my
Tits,
Google
no.
again, Merle.
I don't
Teddies.
know.
Hot
Tits is
titties.
just for birds.
I was trying to look at jugs and I see birds.
I put hot toddy in there.
I feel like there's so
Oh,
many
awesome.
alternative names for
breast?
for boobs that
Right.
you search and it doesn't give you boobs.
It's just laughing at you. Google's like fucking with you. AI.
What's the most
See,
random
that's where the
one?
AI is going to get us. It ain't going
Yes.
to kill us. It's just going to
Yes.
fuck with us all day.
The
Literally.
wording, not the image.
It's like, I just trying to look at boobs and I just got so angry. I got off the internet.
It showed me actual boobs, and I was like, I don't want to see this garbage.
Next thing you know, when you Google boobs, it'll just be like your nerdiest friends.
I'm a bird watcher.
Image search for my awkward homie, and it says boobs.
Okay, I love how she spelled it.
Boobs.
Boobs.
Like boobies.
Boobs.
Boobies. Do you guys remember the boobs bracelet?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
yeah.
Tell me why.
Those are some grade
Swept
A
the
boobs.
nation. Swept
Wasn't
the
that
nation.
That was Chappelle's skit.
Oh, yeah.
Grade A boobs.
So I was at the mall yesterday because that's where I hang out. And I saw the
all the
kids.
chicks are out.
The kids are wearing all these bracelets now. Like I saw this girl that had like literally like 20 of them on
That's
each
nothing
arm.
new.
They're not silly bands?
That's nothing new.
They're like these little. They have like little words. They're like each
Like
each,
candy?
each
like raver candy?
I wish. each like little bead is a letter and it like spells out. And there was like she had like 20 of them on each arm.
Little do you know,
Ladies Man
each one of those beads
217?
is an ecstasy pill. So
Oh.
little do you know.
Finally.
Wait, what?
I'm just kidding.
Oh
I'm
my
just saying
god.
things.
Well, like
I
those,
don't
like,
know.
what is it? The sweet tarts bracelets that you can eat, but you
my
like
gosh,
switch
the
them with
best.
drugs.
Do you remember you would have the candy necklace and you'd bite half of it off and then you would slingshot the other half off of it?
Oh yeah.
And hit people with it?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember that. But
What a
Well,
waste of
90s,
candy.
90s and 80s
How
kids are
dare
all about
you.
making things into weapons.
Right.
No matter what
I
you
remember the Silly Bands band
I'm with
at my
Brandon.
school because they were doing like little slingshot
Oh yeah.
thing.
We did pencil fighting, where you would like one person held a pencil and then the other person would like thump it and you would try to break their pencil in half.
Interesting.
Did you ever do that?
Uh-huh.
And like people would have these like. It seemed like the thicker the pencil you had, the easier it was to destroy.
It was weird how that worked.
Yeah,
We also
Oh,
did quarters
yeah,
I would do quarters too.
where you would fling the
Yes.
quarter at
Oh,
your
yeah.
knuckles.
Yeah.
yeah.
And you'd bust up your knuckles with
You
the
like-
quarter. too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Well-
one just seemed pointless to me
Well,
though.
the other
Yeah.
one we did too is like you would steal the teacher's staples, and like
Oh, and then flick them from your teeth.
no, you take them and you like bend
them and they shoot.
together and you
Yeah.
put it on your pencil, and then you like could flick it and it would hurt like fuck when it hit you, and if it hit you in the eye, you'd be like,
Good
fuck.
in the
I mean, it's a
eye.
staple, yeah.
Oh yeah, we're
You
assholes.
remember you would also steal your teacher's car? No, I'm just kidding.
you steal the vodka out of the desk.
You know,
For
we're in
real.
the petty auto theft.
The other thing too we would do is we'd do the 2 for flinching.
Yeah, see, we did that
Ooh.
too.
And then it got to where it was like instead of like punching in the arm, you did the thing where you would like lick your fingertips, and then you would try to hit their arm. But the whole object of it is to not hit it solid.
It flicks it.
You
It
hit it
hurts.
like around the edge, and it fucking hurts like so bad. Or the other one was
I think you were trying to break skin on
Show
them.
yes,
So everybody can look because it's above the knees.
I don't
Or
understand.
this game.
yes.
Everybody plays
Oh
this
my
still.
god, I hated
Yes.
that game.
Or the other
See,
one.
we would do it, and because you punch people when
Yeah.
they look, right?
Yep.
We weren't into punching. We just wanted to get you to look. That was the name of the game for us.
the other
way-
one we
way worse
did.
than getting
See,
punched.
we were mean. The other one we did is
Wait,
like,
wait. What's that thing you just did?
oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
now you get to sock him right in the arm.
I'm going to.
Okay, so
I
that's
don't
why
do
people
that.
would just randomly hit me.
Yes,
Because you would always look at it.
Oh no.
unless
told
you
me
stuck your finger in it.
I
just know there
was
were
just now
rules.
realizing the
Yes.
rules of
I was homeschooled. People would just hit me for no reason. I
Was
never
it your
knew
mom
why.
that was doing that to you? Or your dad?
Oh my god.
And then they're all nerd.
No, I just
Yeah,
created
that's-
vendettas
that's-
against
that's-
these
that's
people,
what-
and
that's
like,
what that's
fucking,
from.
I got one of these people deported. I just thought they
Yeah.
were hitting me for no reason.
Deported.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my
For
god.
playing the game.
Expelled or deported? Those are really different.
Deported.
Those are
Canada.
really different. Deported.
No, he still had to go to school.
Double down.
Oh no! I just thought these people were fucking kidding me for no reason.
Yeah.
It was a thing.
So we would do this thing where like you took your hat and you pulled it down, and you walked up to
I thought
people,
Canadians were nice.
and you like headbutted their arm with the bill.
We didn't do that one.
Oh, it hurts like fuck.
We didn't do that one.
It hurts because it's like because when you push it against your forehead, it's solid. So you like, bam, you hit them, and it like leaves a moon shaped bruise on their arm.
Did you ever rub your ruler on your shoe and then burn your friend with it?
No.
You know what? This reminds me, but doesn't remind me of one time there was a 6-chick girl fight in my middle school locker room.
Go on.
And it was crazy because we had our male gym teacher that day.
Watching it?
Dude,
Surprise
when I
guys.
tell you,
Well, he couldn't go in there.
I have never seen a better fight in my life to this day. When I say that girls were grabbing each other by fistfuls of hair and slamming each other into these lockers, and there were like 3 brackets happening, right? And I just walked in and it just happened
This
to
was
be my
like
class.
scheduled or what?
No, I mean, I don't know. I don't really know. People were just jumping in, and then finally they broke it up. But
Looked like
when
that
I say
scene
that
in
is the
Mean
best
Girls.
fight I've seen live,
You know
top
what?
tier.
I'll tell you right now. The best fights I've ever seen in my life, all women.
period.
All women.
Period.
I seen when I was in the 7th grade,
All period.
I was walking
All
down
period facts.
I was walking
Facts,
down
period.
I was walking down the hallway, and this one girl walked up and she goes, "Stay away from my boyfriend," grabs this girl's hair, fucking slams her face in her knee.
Oh my god.
Her nose just explodes. I'm in the 7th grade and I'm like, "Oh my god." Like I'm a little kid. I'm like,
Was this love?
Then I remember like when I was like in the 9th grade and my sister like took me down like dragging Maine and Clovis because that's where all the high school kids hang out. And we were parked somewhere and my sister's out talking to her friend and this girl pulls up and she's like, "Fuck you, bitch," to my sister. And the car window's open. My sister walks over. She has like 3 rings on her right hand. She goes, "What did you say?" And fucking hits her right through the fucking window.
Yes.
Busts her face right up, cuts it all up.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh my God, like I have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Feminine rage is no joke.
Yeah.
We take that shit so serious. Like, honestly, they say, like, you know, being besties with girls is, like, the best thing ever. But when you're not, it gets so crazy.
Wow.
Like, I remember they used to tell us when we were younger that, like, they could break up male fights because if they broke eye contact, they'd stop fighting.
Yeah.
But they said girls were so much
Dude,
scarier
they're
because
in
it
it
didn't
till the
matter.
end.
They would just grip it till the end.
Well, you would
like-
see it. You'd have the teachers breaking them off, and they're not even looking at each other, but they're still
They're still holding on to something.
Still
They're
holding on to
to
hair.
something. They're still
Oh,
swinging.
shit, man.
It's true though. Boy fights are
God, I have so many like girl fight
fights.
stories. So then when I was in college,
girl fights.
we used to have parties where we would call them like white trash, like Wednesday. Where we would dress
Yes.
white trash. We had a kiddie pool out in the front yard, right?
Nice.
And we would drink, terrible beer. Well, we're doing that, right? And like this one girl pulls up and she's like, "There's that fucking bitch." And I can't remember who the girl was that
You
was
mean your sister?
at our party, but the chick gets out of the car,
Your sister.
barrels towards her, and fucking Goldberg spears her into the
Boom.
kiddie pool.
Hell yeah.
And just starts punching her on the ground. I'm like, what the fuck? And I end up grabbing the girl by the waist that speared her and lifting her off because she was like 85 pounds.
This is good.
Yeah.
And women, after they fought, they still weren't cool with each other.
No.
They were all, fuck that bitch forever.
yeah. Oh,
Dudes
yeah.
are always like, all right, we're cool now. Like,
Right?
you know,
Like, you
hang
can
out
just,
and
like, let
everything.
it be done after that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
it's
think
never
I like
over.
the fact that I like going all the way. We don't like each other, so we fought. I still don't like you. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
All right, but we respect.
But the whole,
we got it done.
The whole like, hey, we're chilling after we fight. You're like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Just-
you know
you
what's
guys should have
worse?
just kissed.
You know what's worse? It's whenever you know that you should have given a chick the smoke and you never did. when you had an opportunity to do it. Oh my god! And it's just like every time you see them, you're like, I should have done that. I should have
Fuck
done
that.
that.
Shit, fucked her up.
I should have done it. I had every opportunity. I had the open space. The logistics were there.
Didn't take it.
Didn't do it.
Yeah. And he.
Yeah. All the times you could have been like a real bitch and you just didn't.
Remember that
do
one
it.
time she was sleep there? I could have fucked her up.
Right? For real.
I
For real.
should have.
I should have pushed her, and she would have broke her neck. And who's laughing now?
And fuck that bitch. That's how I feel about it.
Fuck that
Right?
bitch.
For real.
And then you know what?
I would have
flattened
farted on
the
her
tire-
pillow, give her pink eye.
When she's paralyzed.
Yeah, come sleep
and I'll
over.
Pop the tires on her wheelchair.
Tattoo her eyebrows all sideways or something.
See, now you got
No,
to.
she'll do that normally.
Eh.
She'll do that just fine on her own.
Yeah, she'll do that. She'll do that on her own.
She'll be
Of her
okay.
own volition. I know Karma will get him. Karma will
No,
get him.
seriously.
No, see, this is how I feel. about that game where I just get punched for no reason. I would
Smiley's
come
been
up with these
dwelling on that.
this insane
Wait,
The
vendetta
truth has been
against
revealed.
Against that
people
game.
that hit me for no reason, and I didn't know why. So I made a
You
list.
missed out on all the fun games.
I just
growing up.
made
Yeah,
a
like
list.
Nut Tap.
How was that fun? It wasn't for them.
It was
Okay.
bonding.
It ruined their
All right.
lives.
That's
You
how
should
we
have just
bonded.
tried it one day. You should have just
Yeah.
like done
That's
it
how
to
we
someone and
bonded
see
in the
what
late
happened.
90s and the early 2000s.
This
I
is
like
how
hitting
this
people.
is Smiley.
We're
This
violent
is
to
how
each
we
other.
bonded by all hating on the same kid in class. That's how we bonded. I mean, that's how. No, I'm just kidding.
I was never that kid.
So we had.
I
we,
got hated on.
Like no, it doesn't make any sense to me.
not true.
I'm like I like lifelong vendettas from that game. Like I had a list of people and I ruined all their lives.
You did successfully.
Smiley
How
for
long was
well,
the
there you go,
list?
Smiley. You got the last laugh at that
Yeah.
one.
17.
They got
17?
they got
I didn't know
17
why they
years
were
for
hitting.
flinching.
They're living in a trailer somewhere.
Yeah.
I hope so. Probably.
With,
Actually,
with,
actually
with one
really-
of your former teachers.
I actually legitimately screwed over a lot of their lives. I didn't know that's what that was.
They're gonna say I legitimately screwed
Whoever
some
it
of
is,
them.
you should sleep with their mom and end up as their dad, and then get them back
Ooh.
like that.
What a flex.
Well, I'm not mad anymore. I know it's just some childhood game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still
Oh,
like
you're all-
that.
So I got them
and you're
all
all-
back.
It was one of those
I cut
things
them
though
all
where
back.
it is that you're like, well, why are you punching me because
Were
I
they
looked
like
at that
punching
thing?
you
Who gives a
hard or
shit?
what?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, they'd
just
lay
like
me
towel
out.
snap.
They would
I
lay
knocked
me
her
out,
off her
dude.
feet once, snapping her with a towel.
And I had no idea why. I just hated these people that would hit me for no reason.
Oh wow.
I feel like you're gonna like face like a final boss at some point that's just gonna like whip it out really slow, and in that moment you're gonna have to punch it.
You have PTSD.
You know what, Smiley? We're gonna go find all the people that played that
Yes.
game with you, and we're gonna punch them back.
Oh, I already got them back. I just didn't know
Well,
it
I
was a
just wanna-
game.
I just wanna punch
No, we're
them.
actually just gonna make them all take a shot of Malort's.
And he's writing a whole book.
They're
It's,
gonna
it's
keister
called
them
the Circle
away.
Game.
The
What is it
circle
called?
game.
Is that
I
what
think-
it's
yeah, I
called?
think so. I even have socks
What
that
is
have it
the
on
name
there.
of that game?
And I was like, well, I probably shouldn't wear them because if you the
If
OK
you look
can
at
be-
them, then like
one of the OK symbol is like the
It's a
Yeah.
racist thing in the
racist
South.
thing now. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, racists are hitting me.
That's
Oh.
not, dude. You didn't know that at that
racists
time.
are always hitting everybody.
Therefore, the logic is
Yeah.
is
fuck,
break
was
that thing.
Oh, so when I was in elementary school, we played this game called Wall Ball.
yes,
Yeah,
I
love
remember
wall ball.
wall ball.
Okay. Now I'm gonna say the rules that
But which
we
version?
played by.
Okay, yes.
And I've kind of found it, but like, okay, so in the whole scheme of things, none of this makes any sense why we played in the first place, other than we were just mean pieces of shit.
Well, that's how games develop anyway,
Right.
really.
So you have 15 to 20 kids and basically a rubber ball, like a tennis ball or a racquetball roll. So the person who has it throws it as hard as they can against the wall.
And you try and catch it.
And you try to catch it. There is legitimately no reason for you to catch it. There's no point system, no nothing. Now, if you try to catch it and
You
it
drop
hits,
it.
and it hits your hands, you drop it. You have to run as fast as you can to the wall
and
Before
touch
you
the
get-
wall.
and touch the wall.
Before they
if
hit the
someone
wall.
picks it up and pegs you with it,
You're out.
You get one strike.
Really? We were out.
We were out.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
We were out.
Well, hold on. I'm going to tell you that this is why I think what you're saying. It sounds like the game that a lot of people played.
Yeah.
So you got one strike. If you got 3 strikes,
You had to stand against the wall.
you had to stand against the wall,
And they got free shots on
and
you.
everybody got to throw the ball at you.
Uh-huh.
And you couldn't move
my
Everyone.
God.
because we were pieces of shit
We,
kids.
so ours evolved a little bit differently. We would do that to each other, but whoever got you out, say if you had to run and I threw the ball at the wall or at you before you got there, I had to be the one that threw it at you while you were standing there, just like waiting for it to happen
wow.
with your hands up against the wall.
Oh.
Too. It was so like getting arrested.
Well,
and
no,
so,
Literally
okay.
so kind of
frisky.
Well, hold on.
kind of
Frisky.
sexual.
Well, see, if we had a long session and you had to go against the wall the first time, you had to put your hands against the wall, and we got to throw it to your back. Now, if you got it a second
You
time,
flipped around.
You had to flip
No
around,
Yes.
way.
and you were allowed to
Yes.
cover your balls.
Yep. But
That's
you
it.
couldn't cover your face.
You could cover your
You
crotch.
cover your balls, but that was it. And I
You
remember
try to
getting
get your
hit in the
elbows in
face
front
once.
of your nipples. That
Yep.
was
I'm
about
glad
it.
I'm not the only one that was like played
Yep.
this.
No, I played that as well.
I feel like this is a male-dominated
Oh yeah,
version.
yep.
I've told
Most
you it's a very
definitely.
homosexual game when you think about it, honestly.
right.
Let me throw my
I love
balls
that
at
for you
you.
guys.
Stand against that wall and don't look at me while I throw balls at you. Like,
I'm like,
really
I
though.
love that gay is an affirming phrase now.
But
so
if you
very-
didn't play, like everybody's
I
like,
love
you don't want to play, like, and everybody,
You're a sissy.
Yeah.
And you're like, wait, what? So I don't want to get abused. That makes me the wiener.
Yeah.
I guess.
Martina
I gotta go be a
Perez.
man now. Let me bully people.
Martina Perez says, "I wonder what happened to all the low-quality pixelated flip phone footage from high school girl fights."
Oh, it's still on my modem somewhere.
If you perform a seance on the new flip phone, whatever was its past version, it'll summon
Nice.
the rest of the footage.
Yeah, if you look into your selfie and say Bloody Mary, it turns into an old pixelated phone. So
Yes.
don't do
Yes.
it. Like,
Yes.
or the Grudge Lady comes out of it.
Oh, you know what?
And instead of that like noise, it's the noise from the old internet. You know.
you know what that made
The
me.
ghost
Yeah,
of
I gotta go to my
Motorola
old
radio.
Windows desktop.
Yeah, it's a modem noise that comes out of it. Yeah.
I gotta play like Minesweeper.
Got on the phone. I'm off the internet now. Damn it.
You know what the Bloody Mary thing made me think of was Candyman.
Oh, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Tony.
The Aqua song.
Yeah.
I
No.
am your candy man.
No, Candyman.
Coming from Candyland.
Candyman died this week.
The actor
yeah, he
that plays
did.
Candyman.
Yeah.
Who else passed this
Tony
week?
Todd. Yeah.
You seem
Who
so
else passed
happy
this
about
week?
it. What's going on?
Well, I'm trying,
Yeah, he
to, trying
did.
to put out the good energy there.
He was killing people, man.
If not, I'm gonna. Well, yeah, that's why I'm happy. He's gone.
Tony
Good riddance.
Todd. Oh,
He was what else was he in?
I know there's a bunch.
Aside from Candyman, he did like
yeah.
some smaller roles, right?
No, he had some other stuff.
Wasn't
that
there a new Candyman?
Yeah, I think so.
Candyman.
Candyman things. It's like when they say peonies.
Peonies.
My peonies.
Final Destination.
Oh.
Oh, he was.
Pretty much Final Destination and lots of Candyman movies.
And lots of Candyman movies.
So
he
the
is
Crow.
the Candyman.
He was in The Crow.
Oh, he is.
Yeah. He was in
He
Transformers: The Revenge of Something.
He's the one that discovers.
He was in The Rock.
He's the one that discovers the powers of the crow and tells
Yes.
tells the sheriff of Rottingham's cousin how to kill Brandon Lee in that movie. He is. That's who he is, though. It's who he is. That's who that actor is.
I don't know why that was so funny.
The villain in that
Yeah,
was the
alright.
sheriff. He's the one that that Snape tells him, "I'm going to cut your heart out with a spoon."
This episode is exactly what I wanted
Yeah.
it to be.
Literally.
Precisely what it should be.
I was
We haven't
pretty
even gotten
sure.
to the cocktail yet.
I was pretty
Honestly.
sure we were missing his most iconic role,
What?
A commercial.
Night of the Living Dead.
Oh.
He's the
Oh, he's the
protagonist.
original one, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's right.
he's the protagonist in Night of the Living Dead. That's what
Okay.
he's known for. And then he's also Candyman.
Oh yeah.
I
I had to double check that though. I'm like, I'm pretty sure
just
he was
keep-
the main.
I just
dude.
keep hearing that Aqua song every time he makes a Candyman. We'll listen to it during the break.
We're gonna take a break here in a little bit. Right now, we're gonna promote, and then we're gonna take a break, and then we're gonna have the Malort cocktail, the Naked and Afraid. Victoria, do you have anything you want to promote that's coming up? Anything any
Ew.
fun? Anything
You
cool?
put me on the spot.
Oh, you mean I can come back?
No, I mean I can promote some things.
I can go to Brandon first.
I guess. I mean, it's funny enough because I just had the last like event going on.
I went. It was
the
cool.
Year. It was a Matanza.
It was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like the balloons.
I was not invited, so
I think honestly, my best
Everybody was
efforts
invited.
is going to be just to follow like the 15,000 Instagrams
Yeah.
that I have
Okay.
at Abundance Shift and at Solita Expressions. The difference between the two accounts, okay? PG 13 Abundance Shift and then somewhat rated R is Solita Expressions.
Oh.
So it has a little variety as if you want unhinged content or if you want
Or
something
hinged.
that you could send to your mom. So
Okay.
you know, those are your varietals for
you
now.
do a lot of things though. Now I keep up. I keep up with my friends, and,
Oh,
and
thank
you're always doing something.
Yes,
It's
yes.
cool to watch.
It's kind of compulsive, but I love it.
Are you still doing plants and stuff?
Yeah, so Cornucopia has a horticultural program. It's a nonprofit in the South Valley that serves adults and seniors with
Okay.
different abilities. And so we're trying to make a plant shop in their greenhouse. And so
Oh.
I'm still a plant dealer. You can buy plants from me in the South Valley.
Okay.
You know that's legal now.
Yeah, you know, like now I don't have to sell them off of 7th and Central. I actually can, sell them. You know, when I told my family I was selling plants off of 7th and Central, they gave me strange looks, but it was a great topic for the holidays.
They're all finally.
Right? We're like, we really saw you doing something big for
orange plants?
for the city. So
Have you watched Clerks 3? Anybody?
One time I saw.
Yeah. So have you ever watched the original Clerks? Well, in the original Clerks, Jay and Silent Bob sell drugs outside of the convenience
stop.
store, and in front of the video store. Well, in Clerks 3, video stores are gone, so now they own it, and it's a dispensary. but they still sell the weed out
Outside.
front.
Oh
Like,
my God.
the guy will come up and they'll have like legitimate weed, and they're like looking around, and they're like,
See, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna.
Yeah.
I know it's legal and you can just get it anywhere, everywhere. But
Yeah.
now, like, why don't we throw it back to where it used to be kind of shady endeavors?
Yeah.
Even though it's still legal, you
Yes.
still gotta
Yes.
go run around for an hour waiting to hear from your dealer.
Yes, I
You're
feel like the
all,
rush
"What?"
that you would get from like the plug
and
experience.
then you tell your friends, you're like, I swear this guy's stuff's good.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, for real.
100%.
Cool. Do you have anything else?
I think there's a block party. Well, not I think, I know. There's a block party on November 23rd
Mm-hmm.
by Burke Live. It has Adobe Disco on the bill, the Rev, DJ Eldon, and then
Dang.
they're kind of finishing
Oh,
up the lineup.
nice.
It's going to be 2 stages. It's off of 2nd and 3rd, intersecting with Central.
Dang.
Bar Uno's going to be in on the mix with some drinks and some mocktails. So make sure to save
Shout
your
out to
date.
Steve's new hip.
Yes. If you want to see Steve's new hip in action.
Oh my god! Just go to the parking lot.
Sometimes I think he has like a little
I've been
something
calling
there.
him RoboCop and like.
Oh my God.
Terminator, like and yeah, any machine.
His
reference.
AI persona.
Seriously though.
Steve.
So Steve dances at Glizzy's on Thursdays at
Does
Founders.
he?
Yes.
So if any of you want to
Yes.
see Steve from Bar Uno strip at Founders, go to Founders on Thursday nights after 10
Wow.
o'clock. So his new leg doubles as his strip pole. That's all I'll say.
Period. So then we should have him go to knockouts and allow them to.
He is the knockout.
Okay. Yes.
Wow. Brandon, do you have anything going on?
Just the normal stuff. Founders ABQ, come down, visit us. Fall menus out. Winter stuff will be out soon. You can also book holiday parties at this point in time, but make sure you message the Instagram,
Yeah.
not the Facebook. The Instagram.
Yeah, because I still get those messages.
Do you?
Do you?
Truly.
That's so funny.
So then, like when I like comment on your stuff, I'm still talking to myself.
I think it's little Bobby, but it says, did you hear about the dude who gave away 25 pounds of weed in Taos?
no.
That's a fuckload of weed, right?
I mean,
25
really
pounds?
give it
25
away?
pounds.
How many ounces is that?
I don't know.
2.
2.
2 ounces of weed. That's nothing.
We don't know math.
That's a couple teeths, right?
A couple tenths. Did he break it up
Is
on
that
the
an
vinyl
8?
record?
Is that an 8 ball of weed?
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
No,
okay.
they're probably like 2.
No, I know. Now I get it.
Coyote Sex
Dad.
Portal?
Coyote Sex Portal, Dad.
You have anything else going on?
Coyote Sex Portal.
Sick.
Soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
See you there.
He said he's
Steven.
protest. I think it's little Bobby. It says protesting big weed.
What about little weed?
What about medium weed?
Right.
Ooh. Oh, see? That's my friend right there.
Yeah. See, medium weed matters.
Medium weed does matter. They call it
Half
medium.
swag.
So then I have
mead.
one thing. I have a couple things.
Oh, that's actually
So-
400 ounces is what it is.
Good lord.
Hell yeah.
That's a lot. So the
Told you it was
20,
two.
Okay, Sneak Lion.
November 21st in we have Rio Rancho Event Center. We have Duke City Championship Wrestling. We're returning. We took October off, so come out, buy your tickets. It should be great. I can finally substantiate the rumors that I talked about on the last episode. I kind of alluded to. We've signed a deal with the NWA, which is owned by one Billy Corgan.
They did find it.
We are affiliated
awesome.
Nice.
with the NWA. There
That's
will be
so
people
cool.
from the NWA
At the next match?
the next event.
Will there be midgets?
We don't have little people.
Little,
Oh, I'm sorry.
You can't
I'm so
say
sorry. I'm
little
so
people.
sorry.
They actually call themselves that.
yeah.
They call themselves midgets.
Oh, okay.
They call it
See,
midgets.
they can say it, but you can't.
Don't sue me.
Yeah.
No, you're fine. But so the 20, did I say 21st? Yeah.
21st.
And then the other thing you got to keep an eye out for is the music video I helped film with Dog
Dog
Jury.
Jury.
Yeah.
I had 3 outfit changes for the video.
You did?
Okay.
I do 3 different characters, maybe. It depends on what they cut out. But
Or no characters?
maybe,
Depending on what they cut out.
I could be fully Barney and Chris are like, no.
Oh, shit. We knew we shouldn't have invited
Also, if you go on Chris Walsh's YouTube channel,
Oh, I saw that.
he released the documentary "Decline of the Southwestern Civilization Part 1." I'm also in that documentary, so you guys want to check all these things out. It's on YouTube. It's free. It's amazing. I was excited to see it because I was in it, and then I really enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie, that's the truth.
I mean, yeah. You
Yeah.
gotta enjoy things you're in.
I know, like the other than the thing that I'm the other thing, yeah, right. Other than the parts I'm in, like I was like, this is actually really fantastic. He did a killer job.
I would definitely want to see it then.
You
I
learn
love-
a lot
love
of-
documentaries.
Watch party?
We should, because you learn a lot about like the '80s, what happened here in
Music
the
scene?
'80s,
Hell yeah.
and why we have so many DIY venues.
Okay.
Maybe we
It-
should do like a 10-drink director's cut.
Oh man. Or
DIY
just a watch party.
minimum.
We could do a watch
Yeah,
party.
watch party. More
I could
malorts.
I could take the screen I have and put it inside, and we could do the projector, and we could watch it.
Let's go.
Duns.
It's a D.
Duns. Yeah.
Boobs.
That's all I've got, I think. The cabaret show is done for the year. We will not have one in December because they're doing a Cardboard Playhouse gala. Gala?
Gala.
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 And,
Or is it gala?
uh,
It's gala, right?
I don't know. It's one of them galas.
I just like think I don't know.
Yeah. So we're not going to come back until February. So, but they did say I will be back. I'm returning as one of the judges. They like me.
Nice.
They really like me.
Lucky.
You do look like Sally Field.
In Sally Field later on, or Sally Field in Smokey and the Bandit.
Everything except the mustache.
All right.
Smokey and the Bandit, Sally Field.
We're going to take a short break. We'll be back with Nugget Night. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it.
I ate all my nuggets.
Hopefully you guys are eating nuggets from a restaurant. I don't know what else. Yeah.
Tell us what your favorite nugget is.
Yes.
Yes.
And your favorite sauce.
And your favorite,
favorite
sauce.
sauce.
Nuggets
you were
and
a
sauce.
nugget and a
during,
sauce.
During the break, I want people to fill up the chat with their favorite nuggets from where they buy them from and their favorite dipping sauce.
Yes.
So, yeah. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. We are 10
10
drink
drink
minimum.
minimum.
Supposed to live without you. Baby, I'm the blame. It's only me without you. I'm speaking of wishes for the days they could be better. Don't feel right. I swear the world's about and I want to say it wasn't for us. What could I do? How do we do that? Take a breath. I'm back to my tail. You started. My baby's next to your skin. So chasing on. What's it mean? Your face is my eyes. I've got time to forget you. Walk to the corner of the shelf. Your bottom style is to make my beat. Glory is mine. I can waste. There's no use to your style. I'm speaking of wishing for the days they could be better. Don't see right. I'll just wait. The world's above and I want it. Save a portion for us. What could be better? How do we die? To the best song, love back so much to the dream started. My days next to your skin. Chase it on, chase it on. Do you like sound? It's the sound of you taking me down. You are so long, I love you smile. Without the sun, for that's alright. Don't just, it's like somebody. Just the same, let's all me a kind of ghosts floating in a place of mind and mind. The path set for a certain kind of time machine to take me to the top of one way man. Chase it on. Do you hear that sound? It's the sound of you taking me back. Your eyes say no, that look is mine. The back says, boy, that's alright. Yes. Come on, shots, let's light to what we have.
When the weather came to part, it was clouds that got the shine of bright. We're too high, the bow can't reach you. Constant up until the world is small, till the voices are not heard at all. Above it all, the wings are see-through, but the bird can't see you. The shade right on the concrete, babe, let's cover the earth wide. By the Arctic ice. Let's cover the earth wide, despite the Arctic ice. But it goes to mine, turn it back to the barren desert here, to cover the ice. All the whites will be gone anymore, and somebody close to mine. Turn it back to the barren desert here, but somebody close to mine. All the whites will be gone anymore. That city of beautiful, tried and failed to achieve the goal, and always stuck in reach you. Did I expect when the wind was strong, could make the ascended fun? Wasn't just around. Pleased to meet you. The soil sinks as my love sinks. Let's cover the earth right. It's hard despite the sacrifice. Let's cover the earth right. It's hard despite the sacrifice. I'm thinking of everyone I've loved. To adore. I'm thinking that I wake up and heart. You're my being, the singer of those songs. It's boy. It's What's the body close to my eyes? Your eyes to guide close.
I sold my soul to the bottle. Still none of my friends have left me yet. I'm the same man I was since the age of 13, and I've lived my life with no regrets. If you're looking for some freedom, all it takes is 10 drinks minimum. If you're looking for rhyme or reason, all it takes is 10 drinks minimum.
All right, we're back. It's the Billy/Wavy Hour. Nobody said what their favorite nuggets were or their favorite sauces.
Oh my God.
Not a damn one he is.
I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, I would. Yeah. Victoria's not mad. She's disappointed.
You guys probably like unseasoned chicken too, huh? Just kidding.
Yeah, they're like, and mayonnaise.
Where's the sazon?
Oh, yeah. There.
Everyone's probably scared about the whole E. coli breakout.
Oh, yeah.
They're reopening mayonnaise, but it's gonna be mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise. So Brandon's not on the mic right now because he's making us naked and afraid with the Malort. Do you have Malort over there?
I already put everything in the shakers.
Oh, all right. Oh man, everything's in the shakers. We're gonna do a little bit of Malort. Smiley's got a change of hair.
Yes, I've
Yeah.
What do you guys like? Honestly, what do you guys think? I was gonna cut my hair at the end of the year.
Yeah.
But now I'm thinking of just going blonde.
Just cut someone's face
I think
instead.
it's honestly a good look.
What's that?
I think it's a good look with the glasses.
Yeah.
Is it blonde or blind?
Blonde.
Damn it, Brandon, you're not on the mic.
Think about going. Yeah, Brandon just said thinking about going blind.
Yeah.
And I'm no. cosmetically, I think that would be a weird decision for me.
Yeah.
There we go.
Shake it, girl.
Tasia says
Check
Dino
that out.
Dino Nuggies
Yes,
all day.
Tage. Yes, Tage.
So in Instagram,
Oh, don't get me started.
I sent to Brandon a scientifically factual meter, and it tells you by what kind of nuggets you are
Based on your birthday.
based on your birth month. I don't know why I'm talking like
Really?
that. Let me find it. Okay, here we go. So I'm February, so that means I'm spicy nuggies, right? Smiley, you are
March.
March. You are fry nuggets.
Oh, the Burger King.
Yeah.
You know, those are not bad.
I like them.
I like the spicy nuggets more, though.
Okay, I'm spicy, and that's me. So you like me more than you like yourself. So that's fair. I get that.
Here, I'm okay with this scenario here.
Nugget, what's your birthday?
September 25th.
September. Let's look here. You are boneless nuggets.
Boneless.
Oh no!
He's boneless.
I'm boneless.
Brandon, you were
Dino Nugget.
Dino Nuggets, which
Really?
is
Well, technically, you're
October.
boneless.
Yeah.
Aren't they all boneless? What the fuck?
I was gonna say, isn't that like the definition?
So
Yeah.
here we go. So January is the classic nugget. February are spicy. March are the fry nuggets. April are circle nuggets, which I've never seen
What
before.
are those?
They look like onion rings, kind of, but they're nuggets.
Oh my god.
I've seen those actually.
Is that a wedding ring?
Yes.
I actually know. What you're talking about.
May is popcorn nuggets,
Okay.
which you get at like Allsups, I guess. June are grilled nuggets. I've never seen that.
Oh, okay. I've seen those at the Evil Chicken place. I'm kidding. That's Chick-fil-A.
Oh.
They have grilled chicken.
July are star nuggets.
Oh my god, I'm jealous. That's my brother's birthday.
August
Oh my
are the sauced nuggies, the ones that have sauce on them.
Do you feel like those get soggy? I'm
Yeah.
like concerned about that.
September is the boneless.
They're all boneless.
October is dino. November is the plant nugget.
Honestly,
Morningstar?
I'm not mad I wasn't born in November though.
And December is air fried nuggets.
Oh my god, that makes no sense.
I don't know why.
What? I think we need
this.
to
Look at this, guys.
redirect the index of nuggetry.
Look at this.
Yeah, I think yeah. Because
Straight from Founders.
boneless nuggets just seems like a
I get Founders at home.
slur or something.
Can we go
like-
get Founders, Mom?
That's
We got
mean.
Founders at home.
Yeah, we got founders at home. Where's your
Look what I
founders
found
money?
at home already.
Yeah. Brandon made us
Back in the game.
back
This one, something a little special for us on Nugget Night.
on Nugget
Celebrate.
Night. So you guys can hear that, and now you know what nuggets you really are. So there
Here we go. Our Naked and Afraid.
Yes.
Cheers
In the
to
name of the-
You know, really, cheers to everybody that's watching and
Yeah.
isn't. Just,
A privy
just
to-
do the best you can, everybody.
Just do the best you
do the
can
best
and laugh.
you can in life.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cheers, everyone.
Here's to a good nugget
All right.
next year.
Cheers, everyone.
Oh my god. Oh. It looks tasty.
There it is.
It
is
looks
tasty.
tasty.
Wow.
That is delicious.
She's layered.
That is delicious.
There's layers to
Not
this
gonna
shit.
lie. Nice and balanced, all equal parts, just like a good cocktail should be.
I'm not crying.
Just give it a minute.
Oofta.
No, all right.
I like
I'm,
that.
I'm not
I like
tearing
that
up at all.
blonde hair on you, Smiley. I'm not gonna
I know
lie.
it actually looks really
You
good.
look like you look like Dandy Warhol. Like,
Ah,
A
Go to
dandy
college,
wall.
a university.
go Jim Dandy, go Jim Dandy.
Well.
One of the only 3 songs in the movie Overboard.
Okay. I haven't really done very much of this buffalo sauce, and I'm kind of a fan now.
I like that buffalo one too. I agree. I ate a lot of that one. I liked all the sauces though.
does it make me basic if like I want ketchup?
No. I feel like that's a classic move.
I'm like, there's
Okay.
no
That's
ketchup on
that's
the
a
table.
classic.
When at one point did you stop putting ketchup on things like your eggs?
Oh my god, were you a ketchup and egg
Never
person?
did.
I never did that.
Never did that. That
One of
was
the
one of those
seven
things
deadly
that you
sins.
did like when you were a child, and then as you got older, you stopped doing that. like putting.
I'll tell you, I
putting
remember the
ketchup on
day.
eggs.
I remember the day I was at my grandma's house, and they were like, it was the news. You remember the news would just kind of like throw shit in. They'd be like, and apparently some people have found that salsa on eggs is very tasty. Like the news would just random shit like that.
They only show that regionally.
And right,
Yeah.
well, and then I was like, ew. And then I remember like
My mom loves.
being at home, and I was like, well, I'm gonna try it a little bit. And now I will not eat eggs
My mom
unless
loves
I have
eggs with salsa.
either salsa or Tabasco
Oh, yeah,
or
Tabasco and
Cholula.
eggs.
Yeah. I love eggs
Cholula.
too.
Yeah.
Cholula.
Tasia says, thanks for entertaining me while I wait for my flight. Friends, miss all of y'all.
Have a safe flight. Tasia.
And yeah.
Yes, Tasia.
Happy
Thank
travel.
you. Yes, girl.
Queen.
Fly those skies.
Yeah. She's been in, I think, Tijuana, Mexico.
Tijuana.
I'm jealous.
I'm kidding. I don't
Who
know.
flies to Tijuana?
I know. Can't you just drive?
Who flies to
So,
Tijuana?
in February, I have to go to San Diego
Jealous.
and for work. And my boss is like, "Do you
Jealous.
guys figure out where you're gonna stay?" I was like, "Well, we're not gonna stay in San Diego per se. There's
Stay
like
at
a
Tijuana.
there's like a hotel like down south of San Diego." And he goes,
Tijuana.
"In Tijuana," and I was like, "Oh, I don't know
Is
what."
that how you pronounce it?
Oh, okay, that's what that place is. I thought it was a suburb.
Yeah,
That's
your
why it's
pronunciation is
TJ.
I thought
really
that was
freaking me out.
illegal.
No, that's why it's TJ.
It's probably it's not your Tijuana.
No,
Right?
it should be.
Tijuana.
I told you to stop buying that shit.
That's gonna be the next dispensary thing.
Yeah.
Tijuana.
Yeah, Tijuana.
I feel like
There you
there's
go.
like, okay, Tijuana what?
Oh yeah.
Tijuana barking spider.
Oh yeah.
Tijuana beat your kid even though it's not hers.
Tijuana beat your kid.
I remember that
True.
Angela Johnson skit that was like, I'll do you a favor and beat your kid for you.
Oh yeah. Whoops.
I feel like I'm going to age like fine wine and I might end up being that Tia.
There you go. Everybody needs that. You're gonna like specialize in slinging
In the chancla?
chanclas.
Did your okay growing
Like
up?
boomerangs?
Did you guys have the La Chancla?
La
yeah, everybody
chanclas
has
and
that
what?
form
Like,
of like a la
They
chancla, right?
threw like
Yeah.
they hit you with the
With the shoe.
flip flop, the
Yeah.
shoe.
my mom was a big fan of the wooden spoon.
Oh fuck!
Nice.
The wooden spoon.
I
and
knew
then
someone else like that.
Dad
Gave
was
you
the
the
belt.
ratatouille.
My
Yeah.
dad did throw a tape measure at me once, but missed.
I got a bamboo stick once.
Shit, she had the Singapore cane.
Yeah.
Hey, there
go.
you go. The
It was
sugar
awesome.
cane.
Like you're here. I
Yeah.
could just picture it. You're all acting up, and all of a sudden the entrance music hits, and you're like, oh, and they're all Brandon's mom, and she's got a Singapore cane.
Yeah, I think it wasn't the time I said the F word. That was my dad.
You know, it was like a Mortal Kombat character.
I was playing with my Transformers and doing dialogue, and I dropped an F bomb, and I got in trouble for that.
Now
I
it's a
think I
trend.
specifically said, you won't get away this time, Optimus Prime. And I was like, fuck you, Megatron.
Fuck you, Megatron.
And I just hear my dad yell, Brandon. And I was like, oh, God, I thought he was asleep. Yep.
I can just
That
picture
was-
it. You're like Megatron's like, I'll take over and rule the world.
He was like,
And,
fuck that shit.
and then Optimus Prime's like, yo, fuck you, motherfucker.
it was what, like probably like 92. So yeah, it was definitely the era. You know, these were gangster rap Transformers.
Yo,
you know,
fuck you,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
The rap.
that's what it was. Yeah, Cybertron was
Fuck you and
NWA.
you bitch ass.
Yeah, exactly.
I love those AI generative photos of Hogwarts as like.
Different things.
Yes,
Yeah.
Like
yes.
Tim Burton.
Well, I like the ones where they turn them into trappers and like
Oh my
they have
gosh,
like
that's so
gold
funny.
teeth and like big chains. I'm like, yes, Dumbledore, I see them stacks.
That's where it's you're a gangster, Harry.
Yes, you're a gangster.
James and Lily Potter clipped in a drive-by. Well, I never.
What was that from? Was that
From my mind.
Oh, no.
Thank you.
Period.
College Humor had that whole thing where after like they all dropped out after college,
Oh, that's awesome.
and so like Harry Potter's like he's kind of like the dude. He's like, well, no, he's more like Hunter S. Thompson.
oh, perfect.
We need to make this work for us. Yeah.
Yes,
There's a lot of
yes,
fucking snitches around here.
right. They have all the Hufflepuffs like rolling the weed.
I could have sworn like that's what you were like doing something from. They have like a whole series of it. And I was like,
No, it came from, we just used to make up, alternate things. They do that now, right?
Oh, yeah.
fashion
Yeah.
stuff. But that was one of the ones about Harry Potter being a gangster.
Oh wow.
Just like we had a metal band that was Harry Potter inspired called Mudblood. but it was spelled like MUDD, like the jeans.
Oh fuck!
And then
Nice.
It kind of
BL.
looked like a hoodie. It's all
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it was BLUD, but with umlauts, like Motley Crue.
Oh
And,
my gosh.
We had our album was gonna be called Sectum Sempra. Like, dude, we still need to do that. Actually, we had like
Dude,
a,
that's
Night of
a
the Living
solid
cover band?
concept
we had
right
like
there.
a metal solo thing, and it was about how they were playing
could you play-
Quidditch, and the like the noodling of the guitar solo was the snitch. And
The
they're trying
guitar would have
find
to
it.
look like a broomstick.
Yeah, and it's all,
Oh,
and that's how you knew
a-
they were trying to catch.
What was the
snitch
broom?
and
What was
shit.
it called?
Pursuing this.
Nimbus
Yeah,
Sounds amazing.
3000.
No, dude, there's the lyrics are all in there too. Like when Snape, when Harry runs at Snape and is after he kills Dumbledore. Spoilers.
Spoilers. Wow.
And he says, he says you're a coward, and then Snape says, "Don't you call me a coward." You can do that as lyrics too, like yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Oh, dude. Well, then you have we had a chorus. One of the choruses was Expelliarmus Reducto, and if you think about what you're doing in that, you're disarming somebody and then blowing them to fucking pieces. Like
That is
it's so
genius.
metal. Yeah,
That is
it's
so
so metal.
metal.
You got to do it. Yeah, Mudblood.
Wow.
We're gonna have to do it someday.
I'm a firm supporter of that.
You're
Yeah,
a drummer,
right
Harry.
Exactly. Oh my god, exactly. It's so perfect.
Two
Yeah.
pedals.
Then you
Yes.
you have your sorting hat that decides which song you're gonna play next.
Wow. Nugget night.
Nugget night, full on effect.
This is not a refreshing cocktail.
Yes, it is.
No.
You guys don't like it?
It-
Love
I
this thing.
mean, I like it.
Honestly,
I love this
honestly,
thing.
the worst part about it for me is the mezcal.
I feel like as a bartender, your palate you like the most disgusting shit.
Yeah.
Don't let them
Truly.
fool you guys. This is just
Truly.
like a more tart Jolly Rancher.
Oh, my Lanta. No, it is not.
It is.
It
You're gonna need
tastes-
some Mylanta after this.
It tastes like a
Well,
lick of bark followed
what?
up
As
by
we
a
know-
handful
I was
of
just
candy.
wanting to add to Smiley's
already-
diarrhea.
he already has the diarrhea.
I was thinking of Smiley, and I wanted to be a
It'll
good
coat your
friend.
stomach, babe.
Don't make him laugh. He'll be like,
Oh, no, no. There's nothing.
Will your
inside
hair
me.
turn brown when that happens? It just turns to a different shade.
it's all of a sudden Dune. He's all, the pain.
Oh, I should have done it backwards. Yeah, I should have screamed first, and all of a sudden my hair's blonde for no reason.
Oh, it's so funny.
Oh, I'm blonde now. Hi. It shortened itself instead of getting longer.
What's that movie, The Substance, that just came out?
I don't know.
Oh
that?
my god.
wanna
Is
see
that
it
a
so
horror
bad.
film? Is it a horror film?
I guess
Horror or
I
horror?
wouldn't say it's a horror film. I just
Is
feel
it full of,
like
is it full of horrors?
Is it
Yes.
got ghosts or
Yes.
sluts?
Yes. We like those kinds of horror films.
Horror films.
Period. No, but for real, I feel like
On
I don't know. This is giving The Substance.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
All right. I need to watch that movie. I've watched.
I
I've
want to
gotten
say more, but I feel like if
recommendations.
I say any more, I'm
Alright.
gonna give away the.
Did you watch
thickness of the plot.
Late Night with the Devil?
No, you told me about this the other
it's
night.
so fucking
Yeah.
good.
You said it was fantastic.
It's so good. So it
it's
came
on
out.
sale right now. I was gonna buy it.
You should buy it.
Okay, cool.
I've watched it. Okay, I don't watch movies twice. Like
Really?
it's rare. It's rare. It's very rare. Like
Even like classics?
yes, but like new stuff. Like new stuff, I'll be like, I saw it. Cool.
but you watched this one twice.
I've seen it twice.
What was another film that was a newer one that you watched twice? Aside from Roadhouse.
I haven't watched Roadhouse twice.
Just that one time we
Yeah.
saw it together? Oh, I'm touched.
See, but Late Night with the Devil. So it takes. So the whole movie takes place in the 70s, and it's a guy who's like trying to compete with Johnny Carson with a late night show.
Oh, shit.
And the way they filmed it, like if they're doing the so it's only one episode. It's Halloween night, and when they're actually on the air, the movie is standard definition. And then when they take a commercial break and they go in the back and they're like freaking out about the shit that's happening,
Back into widescreen.
it turns widescreen, high def, and it's black and white.
That's cool.
It's very cool, like how they did it.
That's awesome.
But like when they're on the air, it legitimately looks like it did when I was a kid. Like I remember when I was a kid when they would like there was like the big satanic scare. Whoever wrote it grew up when I did, because that was like a thing. They'd be like, "Well, Madonna's on MTV. She worships the devil." You know, it was like that. It's
Yeah.
that whole era of that bullshit, right? And
Sally Jesse Raphael.
they even like
and freaking-
they do like a narration of like how he like
Narration.
how he got
Yeah.
his how he got the show. And they're like, a lot of rumors persist that he's part of this group in Northern California that meets in the woods, and it's all the well-to-do people that are do cult-like things in the forest.
And they're humping fish.
And you're like, oh wow, that's the kind of shit people would talk about back in the day. They're like, well, they meet outside of town at the circle of trees. They're satanic. You know, there was always shit like that, and it's so cool. Like I love that movie.
Okay.
It
I'll have to
really
watch it.
hit home,
Yeah.
and the way everyone the whoever did the two people who should get got an award for it are the cinematography and set design and costuming.
Nice.
Yeah.
It looks legit.
Aesthetically
this
pleasing.
is honestly like a movie that I'm willing to buy
Yeah.
How much was it?
off of.
That sounds a lot in this economy.
Well, I mean, I'm willing to buy this movie just off of the trailer and the premise.
Yeah.
I saw it and I was like, oh, I really
Because
want
it's
to
all
see that
about like
movie.
he's bringing people on, like it's Halloween night, and he's like, we have someone who can read minds, you know, and like then they're like, we have a woman who's possessed by a demon, you know, and it's so
Oh,
I can't wait to get it. I'm gonna buy it now.
Yvonne.
Okay. With a friend's recommendation.
I'll tell you, I've watched it, I love it.
If the difference between renting
Yeah.
and buying is like
Yeah.
$2,
Well, when it comes to like horror films,
the never-ending tab.
I don't like the jump scare stuff as much. I like the like slow build and like the
Violence.
story, and it does that.
I know.
they have boobs in it,
No.
Yes.
so suspense.
Suspense. It's
There
all
we go.
suspense. It's all narrative, and it all builds up
awesome.
to.
My classifications for horror movies go like this: boobs is a horror movie.
Nice.
No boobs, suspense.
Here's how I talk about
Boobs
it.
is a horror
What was the
movie?
best
Yeah,
boob
no,
shot
no.
you could?
All
What
right.
was your
Are
favorite
you
boob
telling us
shot
your
in a
coming
horror
out
movie?
story right now?
Oh,
No, I'm just-
I don't know about a horror movie.
I'm coming out that I like boobs.
Oh, but you said it was a horror film.
But
if
men
it had
have
boobs.
boobs.
It's a horror movie if it has films. Like it's definitely slasher
I'm
horror
that man.
with boobs. No boobs, that's a suspense.
Do the new slasher movies have boobs on them?
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, they
Oh,
do.
all right.
Probably like
What's
way
that
more
movie?
than they used to.
Oh,
The Machine Gun Boobs. What movie is that from? I remember having a faint
Austin
memory.
Powers.
Yes.
Machine
yeah.
Gun.
Machine Gun
I'm sorry,
Jubilee.
Yes.
Jubilee,
Machine
yeah.
Gun Jubblies.
Yes.
How did I miss those? Next time, try full play.
It's time to play full play, Austin.
I love that movie.
It's great.
The second one's still my favorite.
Oh well,
The opening-
Heather Graham.
Oh, yes. Yes. Okay.
Say no more.
Yeah, say no more. Boogie Nights. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yes, yes.
I like the
that was-
costuming in that.
That was a coming of age. That was a coming of age moment for
I like
old
when the
Brandon.
costuming-
No, for real. That
I-
is a coming of age.
I like when the costuming got thrown on the floor. I love all of it.
Dude, I remember I loved roller skating, and then I was fully into roller skating after that.
There was a okay.
Not
That's
because
what-
of the
that's what
movie
did it.
Airborne. It was
Okay.
because of Heather Graham and Boogie Nights.
So there was we did the last cabaret, AAA cabaret of the year, and one of the acts she was a roller skating burlesque,
Nice.
and I was
Oh,
like,
I know her.
and I was
She's
like-
an angel.
oh my lord, I was like, I want to roller skate again, I guess.
Yes.
Dude,
Yes.
I love roller skates.
And I was kind of
Still to
like
this day.
hoping she would have came out to the song with I ride my roller skate
Oh,
past your
I've
window.
got-
Yes.
Or what's
Yeah.
that other one? Is that the same one?
I got a
brand new pair of roller skates.
You got a brand new key.
Yep.
I think that we should get
Yep.
together. Yeah.
Oh,
Honestly, maybe
Stop
I'll
singing that
suggest
song.
it.
I'm getting all happy.
And I felt weird because I was like, I've roller skated my whole life and I haven't done it in a while, and now I kind of feel like I want to again. And it was like crickets, and I was like, okay, I was
You're all,
creepy
you
right
know,
there.
No,
I've never taken
no.
off I've never stripped in front of Mark Wahlberg before when I wanted to roller skate, but now
Yeah.
I want to.
Right?
I think I kind of want to.
Fun time.
Seems like he might be a little judgy though. He'd be like, "What's
He
we
would
got like a little
Mark
roll
Wahlberg
going."
does
Well, you
seem
know what?
judgy.
His,
Come on,
his
Mark.
brother's burgers
He's like, you can't
sucked.
sit with us.
Dude, Mark Wahlberg makes the same movie over and over again
He
now.
does. He's in a new one called The Plan, which is like the pacifier with Vin Diesel.
Well,
Remember
the
that
other one
movie?
was called The
I
Union.
loved that movie.
It's like almost the same thing. And also,
He's like-
I'm
he's
getting
like-
tired of the he's a former agent whole thing.
Or no,
like,
no, or now it's like he's just a regular guy, and he's like, what's going on right now? Oh my God, my former girlfriend. What are you? You're a spy? What about my family? Okay, I guess I'll go do this action movie.
Wait.
I'm
Oh
an
my God.
inventor.
Wait.
I
An
just remember-
inventor.
Yeah, when he was in Transformers. he just
Isn't
keeps saying,
that
I'm an
his like
inventor.
actual character in that movie where he's a hitman?
Every movie he's in,
Every
he's that
movie
character.
he's in, he's
Well,
that
he's
I
like,
think that's where it
even in the
started,
other
though.
guys,
or
he was like
or
that.
he's like, well, I'm no longer a spy. I have a whole family now. Oh, now they're dragged into it and they all know about it. It's like the same shit over and over again.
Families.
Oh,
why do
God.
spies ever have families?
I'm pretty sure
They
that's the one
always
that
get
started
drug
it,
into
though.
the fray.
Yeah.
Cheese and rice.
Because I was flying, Smiley and I were flying. Well, I was awake flying back from Chicago.
Chicago.
Smiley was.
I was just thinking about that story. Please tell that story.
Smiley was so knocked out. I don't know what he does. He either
To
takes
sleep.
drugs to sleep, whatever. They come over.
I sleep to sleep.
Here, and if I would have, if I honestly would have known what they needed, I wouldn't have fucked with them. The lady comes over, and we got lucky on the flight back on Southwest. The seat next to me was empty, and the seat next to him was empty. So he's like slumped over, just passed the fuck
I'm
out.
completely
And the lady
unconscious.
comes
Oh
over.
my God.
The stewardess comes over, and she's like, "Sir," and she touches him. Nothing. She's like, "Sir." She pushes him. Nothing. Then she grabs his
dead.
his shirt and shakes him, and he's like this.
She thought he was dead.
And finally, I lean over. I was like, I know him. And she's like, okay, do you mind waking him up? I have to grab his shirt with both hands, shake him. And he's like, "Bleh, bleh." like almost
Yeah.
like he was dead.
Yes.
And then this is where I got upset. She goes, can you move your backpack more under the seat? I was
was
like,
it?
that the
You're
fuck?
that was it?
What the fuck?
Yeah, that was it.
That's why she
I
woke
just-
you up.
I just had to do this.
And I was like, if I would have known that, I would have just pushed this thing up. And then
I could have asked you to do it.
I would have acted like I was blowing him. I'd be like, ah.
You should have.
And then when you have woken
Or
up,
you should have given her the commando line. Don't disturb my friend. He's dead tired.
He's dead
You
tired.
should have broke Smiley's neck in front of her.
Oh my God.
Killed him.
Killed him in front of her.
Or do you like the thing like if you have like a cat, you're like petting it, and you're all, I don't like this cat, and you act like you kill it, and then you go, ugh.
He still just passed out.
I do
He's
that.
dead
I
tired.
do that to the baby all the time.
Oh my God. I was totally thinking about that when I saw Brandon walking around with his baby. I was like, I know Brandon, and I wonder what sort of mischievous activities he's done with this child.
He's dead. I do that all the time.
Or like how they take the baby's face and they just squish it.
All right, with Ari, I would do Runaway Baby. We would be in the cart, and I would push her, and I'd go, Runaway Baby, and she'd go, help me, help me. Dude, that was our favorite game. It still is. You can tell she's a big sister now because I joked that I was going to do that with her brother, and she was like, if you do that, I will kill you. And
In
I
your
was like, I was like, I did it with you. And she's like, that's how I know.
Literally.
Wow.
He's gonna be such
She's so sharp.
a stoic.
What's the age gap?
8 years
Oh wow,
Ooh, like
that's
me and my
Oh, you
wife.
got lucky.
between them. Yeah.
See, my sister and I have a
I'm
1 year
like,
gap.
I'm
Am
like
I-
Robert De Niro.
Your sister has
Having
a
kid when
1
I'm
year
80.
Wait, no, we were a 1 year gap between the two of us.
Did you almost want to kill each other every single time
She
you
was
went out?
mean as fuck to me.
Yeah.
Yes, 1 year is dangerous.
Yeah.
I feel like 1 to 3 years.
How about you have Nugget?
She didn't
Three.
protect
Three
me.
with
She
your
was-
brother?
She was the one who was. Well, she kind of did, but she'd kind of be like,
She
Yeah.
hazed you more than she
Oh,
protected
yeah.
you. Oh yeah.
And she's all, it's for your own good.
I used to tell my brother if you didn't sag your pants, no one's gonna talk to you. And then my mom was like,
He's all, you sag your tits.
pull your fucking pants up. And my brother's all, well, Tori said I wouldn't have any friends if I didn't sag my pants. I'm like, you're a little bitch. Now, not only because you don't sag your pants,
You fucking
sag them
snitched,
wrong,
Mom.
and you snitched.
"You snitched, you
For
mom,
real.
piece
For
of shit."
real. I was like, don't fucking talk to me, dude.
Oh, that's so
Nah.
funny.
We went to see the monster trucks tonight. And it was funny because, like, I personally thought it was the
Monster Jam.
Monster Jam. And I mean, it wasn't necessarily underwhelming, but I was like, oh my God, we're reliving our childhood right now. Like, it was Hot Wheels. It was theatrical. Next thing you know, we're doing like Baby Shark and like the chicken dance.
Wait a minute. At the
Monster
Monster
Jam?
Trucks?
No, yeah, at the Hot Wheels.
Hot
So were you
Wheels.
left wondering, you're like, so where are the trucks?
No, honestly, we were just the loudest out of everyone
Oh.
while we were holding our beers, obviously.
See,
Even during Baby
That's
Shark.
why you were the
When
loudest.
I was like, I'm 16.
Baby Shark Week.
It was really funny because like I had a friend who worked at a tow yard, and she would get free tickets to Monster Jam because they come into town and they'd be like, we need cars, and they would go and purchase just junk cars from them, you know, and they would just give them a bunch of tickets. And so then like all my friends were like, well, free, let's go. So I show up, growing up in eastern New Mexico and living a poor how do I say this, life as a white person.
in New
It wasn't.
Mexico.
It wasn't very entertaining.
frugal.
There wasn't a lot of things.
No. What do you call this? A cracker lifestyle.
Wow.
It was a Cracker Barrel.
How many
So-
people do you know admit to that?
So
Cracker Barrel.
So like I show up and I have a sack full of like the little foam ear protection, and everybody's like, there's like 12 of our friends there, and they're like, "What do you have?" I was like, "Ear protection. I bought it for everybody." And they're like, "You brought ear protection?" I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you think it's dumb?" And they were like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Have you been to a monster truck show before?" And they were like, "No." I was like, "Okay."
You're like, who's really the rookie right now?
And then the fucking El Toro
Easy.
comes out, wow, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, go give me the goddamn shit."
They're
And
all
I'm
all,
okay
no.
here.
I will not.
like,
You made fun of me.
You can go fuck yourself.
I'm gonna give it to these kids right
I
here.
go to some kids earlier, man.
Yeah.
You said no.
You guys are fudged.
No, I feel like when I was at the monster truck event tonight, it was so funny because I just saw like so many young girls with their headphones on in like princess dresses, like wearing their cute shoes. It was honestly really wholesome.
That's
Have
cool.
you? Okay, let's get a little like
Intimate.
white trash a little.
Ooh,
All right.
Dad Rock F.
Have you been to you've been to everyone's here has been to a monster truck.
Yeah.
Yes,
Smiley, you been to a monster truck?
I sure have.
Okay. Have you been
this hair.
to bull riding?
No,
Only
Okay.
No.
one time, and
Really?
it wasn't like
So many
professional.
times.
Professional. It was up in
right.
Farmington, but
Okay.
it was in Hobbs.
they get down out there, and I think they are still affiliated
Oh, yeah.
somehow with.
They do it all
you
the
know.
time.
Yeah.
They do it all the time.
So it was legit. I don't turn my nose at that stuff. That's
Well,
that's
and I have friends
intense.
who are like, that's so awful to animal, and I'm like, yeah, but it's fucking crazy awesome, kind of.
dude, that is
kinda
such good
not as bad as you
entertainment.
eating that burger.
Right.
Oh yeah, no. All right.
Yeah.
You want to see something that is beautiful, and also you could say the same thing about is like
I know how babies are born.
No. Well, I've
kidding.
delivered one.
I don't know.
It's gross. It's nasty. It's full of a bunch of smells and visions that you don't want to know. But no, okay. You go to like Navajo Nation, like
Wait, what?
Navajo Nation's.
Okay, now I'm listening.
Yeah, like they're Miss Navajo Nation.
Yeah.
One of the events is
It's like bull riding.
you're in like full regalia, and you strip and butcher a sheep.
Okay.
Yep.
That's some hot girl shit.
It's oh,
That's some real hot girl shit.
Attractive as fuck.
I would feel unfuckwittable if I had to do that.
not
You could do it, Nugget.
Not-
I
I
could
probably
see slaughtering
could.
it.
I
not a
probably-
drop of blood on them, in a full dress.
Wow.
and just skinning and butchering a sheep, and all boom, and
Wow.
that's the competition.
Kitana style.
Now, have you been to a tractor pull?
A tractor pool?
I can't say that I've been to
Where?
an official tractor
I've been
pull.
to a tractor pull
I have.
Where?
I have not.
at the county fair,
Oh my god! I saw
Tractor.
duck racing, but
and
not
and, and,
tractor
and,
pool.
and there's no actual tractor involved. It's I don't know why they call it that. anymore,
What?
What
You
is
never
it
seen a
then?
you don't never seen a tractor pull?
No,
What's
I
a
just said
tractor
that.
pool?
What? All right.
I just said
In
that.
my mind, I'm thinking like a rodeo with tractors instead
No.
of.
Stop looking at D. Wallace.
Right.
Costume.
Oh, we were doing that last
Oh
time.
my god!
No.
Quit it.
Always look at D1 costume. Always.
Good golly.
Let's see.
I just want to bark at her through a car window.
This is like absolute like fucking
All rabid.
There you go. You've never seen a tractor pull?
Oh my god!
Hold on, let me
Like stylist
let me-
ass tractors.
Let me put this on. They're
On
not
screen.
really
Is it
tractors.
like a? Is it like
Fancy
a?
tractors.
Is it like a tug of war
It's
with
giving
tractors?
Mad Max.
in a
meets
way,
the fashion
Smiley, you're
world.
kind of right, but it's like a weight thing. Let's see.
I think we just did the same thing.
Hold.
Oh my god! It's on fire!
Oh yeah, they'll blow up. Yeah.
Oh my god! Custom tractors.
Oh, they're actually pulling tractors for this whole on. That's not what I'm used to, but it's actually like there's like a thing they pull. It's like a big trailer that has like a weight system that moves slowly upwards.
Interesting.
Oh, so it's like a torque thing. They're just seeing
Yeah.
how much they can pull.
Yeah, and then they'll have like they'll have like two V8 engines on it.
What is the title of someone that does that professionally?
I do.
Tractor?
A tractor puller?
Pullist?
Yeah,
A tractor pullist?
Pulley?
yeah. I don't know.
Polygamist?
I'm trying to think of all the redneck.
know.
Have you guys been to dirt track racing?
No.
What do you mean dirt
Like
track
dirt
racing?
Like out in the racetrack?
Like
dirt
oval, like where you
bikes?
go out there. No, it's like NASCAR, but it's on a dirt oval, and like they race the cars around it.
That sounds like what my brother used to do on a Saturday night in high school.
No, I mean like legitimate. Like it's a legitimate.
No, they were
My
legitimate,
brother-in-law
too.
used to race sprint
Sounds-
cars
Sounds totally legitimate.
on Sunday nights. You would go into Amarillo and they would race. It was like a actual competition.
Amarillo's becoming iconic.
Yeah.
With the stories I've heard today, I feel like I'm having curiosities about
Yeah.
Amarillo.
Let's take a day trip.
But dirt track
Yes.
racing.
It's a weekend.
Yes,
Have you ever
we
been
took
to-
a trip to
Weekend
Amarillo.
Have you ever
getaway.
been to a NASCAR race?
Not
Anyone here?
physically,
No,
but
I would
I've
love
watched
to go
them
to one
many
though.
times.
I would
Okay.
really
on
like to
TV.
go to one.
So they have one in
A
Phoenix.
Formula One race.
A Formula One's not white trash.
True.
That's
True.
classy white
Formula
trash.
One is like
It's
classy.
Classy
Prestige.
white trash.
It's not even not white. It's not
NASCAR.
white
It's
trash.
just classy, if you
Yeah.
will.
That's a NASCAR.
But NASCAR, I went to the one in
Chris
Phoenix.
is a Formula One racer.
You were?
No, I race on sim. I race online. I race like worldwide.
Dude, it's
Okay,
awesome.
a 10 drink minimum.
I'll show you
It's
my
awesome.
rate.
Formula One?
I have a racing rig
Show you
sure
the
does.
simulator.
in my house.
It's really fucking cool.
I'll show you.
Wow.
It's
wow.
really rad.
Is that like the PS2 where you have like the
No.
foot pedals and like
you'll
the-
see.
Yes.
Oh no, it's got the full setup. Yeah.
I have
It
pedals
has,
in
it
it.
has the steering wheel and the foot
Yeah.
pedals.
You might have to
Yeah.
try it.
And I have
might have to try it.
virtual reality where you can be in the car.
I haven't seen that
No
one yet.
freaking
Yeah,
way.
I haven't
Dude,
seen that one yet.
We can do it tonight if
Yeah.
you want. Yeah.
Some VR.
You can actually be in the car and it's
That's so cool.
it's kind
I
of
thought exercises for those kinds of racers, and they're like
Now
super
you let
like
me try it
neck
out one of the times I
Yeah.
came
Based.
and visited. Was that the day we watched Roadhouse?
yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That thing was legit and no joke.
So I got to go to the NASCAR race in Phoenix one time.
Phoenix.
And people are like, "Oh, really? You went to that?" I'm like,
Yes.
"Hold on." I'm like, watching it on TV and watching it in person are two different things.
It's like
Always.
baseball.
It's well,
Yeah.
and like
exactly.
I
love
my
It's like a
baseball.
United game.
yeah. Yes, exactly. It's
kinda-
exactly
you
that.
can- I guess the argument can be made for any sporting events then,
Yes,
right? Really,
but-
though. If you've never actually been
But-
to any real event.
I'm going to say this about NASCAR. I've been to a lot of professional sports. So you show up out there, you talk about impressive. So there's 100,000 motherfuckers out there, right?
Early.
No, like when you say early, all week. Like you get there,
It's a national holiday.
they set up all week. They have RVs as far as you
the
can,
eye can see.
They set up in Phoenix. Out at the racetrack. They set up a temporary grocery store. It is a big like tent.
Yeah.
And it's a Ralph's or something. Like it was some sort of like national chain.
Cool. So everybody can buy all their stuff for the week.
Because there's 100,000 people there, and all these people go out. Like I would say, 50,000 of them have RVs, and they go out, and every RV has a yard, and they have a plywood, and it's painted like their driver.
Oh.
So imagine like
Wow.
a state fair atmosphere.
That's cool.
Like you're walking around and people are partying, and there's like a dude riding a unicycle, like that's like elevated up in the air and juggling, and you're walking around drinking Budweisers, like all day, like all day. And then when we go to the race is about to start, we walk up and there's like 7 lines. 5 of them are like half a mile long, 2 of them not at all. And I'm like, well, what's
What's the other line?
What's the difference?
Yeah.
What's the difference here? Oh, the 5 lines are if you want to bring stuff in. The 2 are if you're not bringing anything in at all.
Bringing things in.
And I'm like, well, I'm not bringing anything in. And as we're walking up the half mile, the word comes down they're not letting people bring in beer from the outside, which I don't know why that was a thought in the first
In the
place. So as we're walking up, people are like, here, take some of these beers. And we're like,
Slam these
We're
before we
like
get in.
shotgunning them, right? We're like getting free beers as we walk up.
That's awesome.
And we get to the front, and these 2 guys have beer bongs.
Oh my god, the finisher.
And like the guy's like, you can't bring that in there. They're like, we can't bring the beer bongs in. And he goes, no, you can't bring the beer in. And they're like, oh, okay.
Oh
Kept
my.
their bongs though, right? Yeah, kept the bongs.
They said we'll take care
yeah,
of that.
just buy another beer on the side.
You talk about a people watching fucking extravaganza.
It sounds
Oh
like
my
a
God,
lot
take
of
me
fun.
there.
Dude.
Like I was
Seriously.
counting the shirtless men.
Yes.
I was like, there's another one. There's
Another.
another one and another one. Because there's 100,000 people in this fucking stadium.
Yes.
And there's no like, well, it's the 30 laps left. We're gonna cut off all beer sales. There's no such thing
Nope.
as that.
They
It's
probably
just,
sell it even
uh-huh.
after the event's over.
and I remember
I'm sure the afters are immaculate.
oh
Probably
fuck.
better than
we
the
got,
races.
I ended up going out to get more beer and I lost my ticket and I couldn't get back in and
They're
everyone's
all,
like
no, just stay out here.
and everyone's like, oh man, that sucks. And I was like, no, I'm all right with it. And so I just opened the hatch of the car and I just sat there and drank Budweiser.
With everybody else.
And people would walk by and I was like, hey, you want a beer? And they'd be like, are you serious? They're like, here, you want some drugs? like, there was so many people. And,
No,
like,
I'll just take another beer if you got one.
and it was really
Beer for
funny.
beer.
Or a shot.
because we were on our way, and they're like, we should stop and get beer for the pre-thing, and they're like, what should we get? What do you want? And I was like, well, it ain't what I want. We got to get Budweiser. Like, we have to have Budweiser. And they're like, Bud Light. I was like, no, Budweiser.
Bud.
So I've done some redneck shit, and I'm all right. And I'm all right with it. You know.
You know what? I feel like that doesn't. I feel like redneck, but I feel like that's still so exciting and interesting, and I feel like the pinnacle of like, you know, NASCAR culture.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like there was some funny people dressed up tonight at the Hot Wheels event that they were dressed up like they listened to dad rock.
Oh yeah.
But that was a micro dose, you know, in comparison to the NASCAR adventure.
Really?
Look at this graph.
Yeah.
Look at this graph. I love that one.
My family used to race BMX, and they used to have these things called nationals.
Oh yeah, I remember.
They would do things similar like that, where they would have a bunch of trailers parked out in the back, and the kids would stay. Every Thanksgiving, we'd all be at a race in random Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck Gooch, Oklahoma.
And it was fun as shit, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We would all sit around this big ass plastic picnic table and have fucking Thanksgiving, and you know, we'd have Billy over here. Thank you for letting me win first place in my first race. I'm really looking forward to the next one.
I'm glad my Diamondback held up.
Yep. And then they had this energy drink called Balls Guarana.
Yes.
BAWLS.
Yes.
And any time that we could break away from our parents and go get some balls, oh my god, they would give these little fizzy candies that if you put them in the Guarana, it would explode the can.
Holy shit.
And so we would just set them up, but you'd see kids on, like, you know, unicycles. They'd have drift little, like, motorcycles, and they would do a nationals in Albuquerque.
Yeah?
They had mariachis sing the national anthem. All of these kids from Texas took a Sharpie to their face and drew mustaches. Those kids had mustaches for the entire 3 days.
Yeah.
They'd be getting off the track, crying, sweating,
runny mustaches.
with a little. No, it wouldn't even run. They were stuck.
Oh, that's
on
hilarious.
There. They were stuck
caked
on there.
It's funny you said the balls thing, because there was this family that my brother-in-law did sprint car racing. They were called the Ball family. That was their last name, and they're all my sister's all. There's Mama Ball, Baby Ball, Daddy Ball, and it was all. You can't beat us because you don't have the balls. That was their slogan. Their fucking thing. And my brother-in-law beat him every time.
That's hilarious. Even better.
Where are these people from? Because I actually know someone named Matt Ball.
I don't know. They were
BAWL?
somewhere. Yeah. No, it was BALLZ or something. It was like some weird.
Oh my god.
With a Z.
What's your family trade?
Mine was just my friend's name was just BALL. And he's now
my
the Ball
friend's
family.
name was
Okay,
just Craig.
speaking of that, so I made the flyer for the show.
Oh my god. I knew this was gonna come up.
He told me the story.
And so like I went and got a picture of the Nuggets that from the 80s commercials, like the McDonald's right?
one.
And I sent it to Tori, and I was like, "What do you think of this?" She goes, "I don't know. They really look like ball sacks."
I was like, these are reminding me of scrotums. I was like, I don't know.
And I was like, "Well, that's what they look like on the commercial."
And then you sent her the commercial, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was just like, wow, my age is honestly showing.
Well, do you
right
remember
now.
like it feels like it was yesterday where they did the one for Halloween, and like one of them was a little vampire.
Yeah, and one's like a mummy, and the other one's a witch.
The
and
texture
everything.
on that is
It's the way they
hideous.
move too, because they have no arms or legs, so they're just these little.
It's the wrinkly looking layers.
and
for
it's
me.
the smile.
And I didn't even
the eyes.
I didn't even think of the balls. I was like,
And honestly, I haven't even seen balls in a long time, but those still reminded me of balls. Like,
Oh, they look just like that. Same
I try not to look
verbatim, identical.
this is what
You know what?
This
Yeah.
is what mine look like.
Ooh, Tawny.
Yep, there we go.
Do you
This is my scrotum. Right
you guys still have time to say what your favorite nugget and your favorite sauce is, by the way.
Those are my wrinkles. Same wrinkles.
Yeah, no, those are literally the wrinkles.
Oh wait,
like-
no, they're not wrinkles. They're veins.
Well, it was funny because I was like looking at the flyer and I was like, where did he pull these?
Where do you find all these ball sacks from?
I don't know
AI?
because then I asked him. I was like, "Was that intentional? Like, were they supposed to look like balls? Like, are you just being like comedic right now?" And he was like, "No, Tori.
Kind of. I was kind of.
These are historical." And I was like,
No, I didn't do it.
that's not what he said, but for real, that's how it
Historical
felt. I was like,
nuggets.
"Oh my god."
This is what the documents have written for us.
I know.
These were on the tabs.
On the scroll.
On the scrolls. There you go. Yeah.
They were printed in ink.
It wasn't.
So let it be
It wasn't. The commandments
Let
weren't
it be
on those
written.
tablets. They were written on chicken nuggets, and that's what he threw.
Oh,
on the
man.
ground.
But you have to like pinch them a certain way to read them.
Well, what are the best?
It's the fryer paper.
Wow.
True though.
You got to fold it around to make a map.
Yep. You got to find the little star and the Indian shooting at it.
There's only 3 parts
Oh my
on
gosh.
it that don't affect
Holy
the,
shit.
the
I brought that-
fryer grill.
So the other day, we
Yeah.
at work, they've been killing me with this fucking Halloween candy, and like I'll walk by and I'm like, most of it I can just look at it and go, I don't like Skittles, I don't like that. But then they had fucking Tootsie
Candy
Pops,
corn?
Tootsie Pops,
Tootsie Pops.
fuck candy corn,
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah, just eat a candle,
Why? It only comes around once a
Yeah.
year.
Dude,
It's
but
a
Tootsie
delight.
Pops,
just like most men.
and I grab the Tootsie Pop and I pull off the wrapper and I immediately look at it and I go, oh no guy shooting a star, and they're like, what? And I go, when I was a kid, if you got the wrapper that had the
You could
guy
send
shooting a
it in
star,
the mail.
you could get a free one.
Yep.
And they were like, what? And they
But
were
it
like,
had to be the full star, right? It couldn't
Yeah.
be like, because sometimes you'd have them like cut,
cut off.
Yeah.
It had to be full. That's right. Holy shit, you
Yeah.
know.
Oh yeah.
And they were like, we've
I mean, I'm
never,
39,
they were
yeah,
like, we've
I know.
never heard of that. And if you
I'm
were
almost 40.
where I was at, like you could just turn it in and they would give you a free one.
I didn't know that you could just turn them in where you bought them from. I thought you had to like mail them.
Well,
in.
I didn't. I don't know.
No, somebody told me you had to mail them in.
I-
and
you
you
might
could
have had
win,
to mail
like,
it in.
prizes or something.
But you got a free one. And I mean, they were like, literally, when I was a kid, they were like 40 cents. So I don't know, like, why I was like, you're like, fuck yeah.
Had I known
Take
that,
it.
I would have had the exact same expression Ralphie did when he got his decoder
Yeah.
pin. Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
That part's so
A
funny.
commercial?
A crummy commercial.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
So the two
We
candies.
sell those at my work for 35.
Well, see, this is how I know I work somewhere.
Inflation.
This is how I know.
35 cents. No, he just said 40. I'm like, it must have
Well,
been.
how much
less
were they
than
when
that.
we were younger?
If we're selling them for
see,
35 cents right
Tootsie,
now,
oh, okay. Well,
How
then,
much were the
yeah.
Tootsie
I
Pops?
don't know. They were cheap. They were.
I think they were always
Like-
35 cents.
But this is how I know I work somewhere
They were
substantial.
never a nickel?
They were just giving away blow pops at work. I was like, holy
whoa,
shit, you guys.
whoa.
Well, those are crap.
You had to go to Chris's
Is that
work.
code name?
No, Charms blow pops suck. They have like
Don't.
they have
No, you
almost
suck on them.
Charms isn't the only one
no,
that sucks at
they,
blow.
No, they suck. They suck. They have like
You're a
barely.
Charms
They have
blow
less than a
pop.
centimeter of like of like
Oh.
the sugar coating, and then they have this bullshit like gum.
Yeah.
That sucks, and it's good
I'm
for
sorry.
like 5 seconds. Until
The
you spit
sour
it out.
apple is fucking legit.
Watermelon. Classic.
I'm sorry. It is.
It's
So,
like,
okay, everybody, which one are you? Are
It
you a
is the
blow
f-
pop or are you a...
It's fruit
what is the
stripe
other one?
Charms.
Charms.
They're the same. Charms
They're-
blow pop. It's the same company.
Same
Charms is
Yeah,
a-
but we're
No,
Blow
you want,
pop
you,
is
are
the
you
genus.
bubble gum or Tootsie Pop? There you go.
yeah. There you go.
I
Blow
like.
pop or Tootsie
I'll go
Pop?
for the blow. I like them both.
Oh my god.
I'm Tootsie Pop all the way.
It's another one of those never-ending innuendos that they put in front of us and we didn't know it till
Yeah.
now.
Like
I'm
all the
Tootsie Pop.
Are
Disney
you
movies?
bubble gum or Tootsie Pop? Think about it.
Ooh.
Son of a bitch.
Are you
How many? How many?
Vagina or butthole?
How many licks does it take?
Ah!
are you
You'll never
vag
know.
or butthole?
Ooh.
How many? How many
licks
How many
does
licks
it
does it
take?
take?
Oh my
You'll never know.
goodness.
And y'all
World.
still can't
The
find it.
One,
May
a
never-
two,
They
a
still
three.
can't find it.
A three? A three.
They were trying to help you guys out, but you somehow.
No, Tootsie Pop never helped me.
But hey-
you know what helped me? Snack packs and Jello cups.
Period.
Do you want to know?
Period.
You want to know,
Period.
gentlemen?
Well, I'll tell you the truth, though. If
Ladies,
you-
don't fall for a man who said he doesn't go down on girls.
See-
If he grew up in our era, he should have been eating
Straight up,
snack packs
straight up,
and Jello
straight
things,
up.
and should know how to do it.
What are
Word.
snack packs?
And when you say Tootsie
Oh, I'm
Pop,
sorry.
Tootsie Pop or blow pop on that aspect, I'll go a little both of it.
I liked the gum.
With the belt?
I'm not the big on the Tootsie Pop, so I like the gum. But the Tootsie Pops had an
So we know what
orange
Brandon
flavored
does.
sucker.
So now we know what Brandon
I'm
does.
all about veg.
Hey.
Yo.
Yo. But the Tootsie Pops did have an orange flavored one, and I don't think the bubblegum one had. And I love orange flavored.
That orange flavor one is good.
It is very good.
It is very good.
It's very good.
Tootsie Pop
I don't know
also
if I
has a
have
chocolate
orange
flavored one.
I like. You know what Tootsie Pop I like? I like purple.
Chocolate on top of chocolate.
I know.
Purple.
The purple was good.
Is that what? Like blackberry,
It's
raspberry?
a grape, I thought.
I'm not sure.
Oh my
it's great.
god, I saw
It
this
was
funny
purple.
meme about like
Yeah.
how raspberry felt when the flavor blue raspberry
Yeah.
came out and was like raspberries are red. But they made a flavor that is
Yep.
blue
Yep.
raspberry.
That doesn't exist in nature.
What the
Nope.
fuck?
Yeah.
Raspberry is robbed.
And it's also raspberry.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Raspberry.
Raspberry. Hey, I
Blue
love it.
raspberry.
Raspberry.
Thank you.
But I mean,
Thank
It's
The
you.
snozberry. It's
citrus
just like
Snozzberry.
I'm all about
Citric
the.
acid
I'm all
and
about the.
Carrots
coloring.
taste funny. Damn Oompa Loompas.
Ooh, facts.
I'm
Ooh,
all about
facts.
the sour apple fucking blow pop though, man.
That's a good one.
sour in general.
Sour apple though, it's different.
Okay, but I feel like
Sour apple puckle sucks.
Oh, sour apple
Wow.
pucker, yeah.
Wow.
Sucks.
the liquor,
Wow, no.
the liqueur.
Dude,
How
that
else do you
grape
make apple
pucker.
teenies?
What else do you? What
Grape
do you
pucker
even use?
and-
in
Okay,
that?
if you're making an apple teeny, do you not
Whoa.
No, I would muddle a real apple
What
in
about
it.
Dum Dums?
No.
They have a popcorn flavor.
I didn't know that.
Girl, what?
Martina Perez says, "What about Dum Dums? They have a popcorn flavor."
Yeah,
I
they
didn't know
do.
that. Have you? Speaking of that, like, what is the jelly? Is it Jelly Belly?
Jelly bellies.
Yeah.
Oh wait, those ones that are like
Jelly-
fucked
jelly
versus
beans.
like the good ones.
Well, there's
Jelly
two different.
beans.
They have the two different kind. They have the ones like. Have you seen it where they have the pack that has the little spinner?
yes, you
Yeah.
have to pick one.
Yes.
All right, if
And
we're-
and it's like Russian roulette.
Yes.
With jelly beans.
I feel like that's how it's supposed to be played.
Yeah.
We're talking about someone mentioned Dum Dums here, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
So do you like Dum Dums or Chupa Chups?
Oh my
Dum
god,
Dums.
Chupa Chups! Every time I got a Chupa Chups,
Dum
it was
Dums.
fucking stale.
Dum Dums.
Yes, and it looked stale from the minute you got it.
Like,
The
she
wrapper looked
did
like
look
it had
stale.
been there forever. It looked chalky and just no.
It just
I
looked
like
like it
Jay
was.
Z. I don't like Kanye.
It's all
Yeah.
Dum Dums.
Oh.
Wow.
I don't know.
All right.
We're talking about old Kanye.
Good to
Yeah,
know.
but I'm like, ooh, tough.
That's
tough.
true. That's true.
Yeah, everything-
Overall, we're talking about overall.
Oh,
We're
Beautiful
talking
Dark
about
Twisted
lollipops.
Ooh, yeah, honestly. I might side
Really?
with Brandon on that.
Kanye. Sorry.
Over Jay Z.
Yes! Musically.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I know.
New York.
Jay Z had
Tension.
Kanye write beats for him. So.
That is
Yeah,
true. No,
that's
that
right.
no. I know. I saw.
You never hear anybody say beats by Jay Z.
I watched the Jay Z story on SNL.
Oh, I haven't seen that skit. I need to see it now.
You've not seen
I
that?
need to see it now. No, I have to now. If you're
In
referencing,
New
I gotta see it.
York. Have you never seen it? Have you ever seen it? Oh, we'll watch it after.
Period.
It's awesome.
Immaculate.
Yeah. That's a good one. Dum Dums is a good. I would say Dum Dums all the way.
I feel like Dum Dums are just such a. They're more digestible because
But
they're
they're tiny.
smaller. No, I like
But
that
that's
because,
why.
because
Yeah.
sometimes you don't want to just like be committed to like
They're like
such
the
a
bumps
thick
of
candy.
suckers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes you don't want a full line.
Yes.
An entire
Sometimes
blow
you don't
pop.
want a gator toe.
You just want a dum dum.
You just
A
want a
bump
little-
up.
What about what about?
just want a bump
Hold
bump.
on.
a little bump bump.
A little bump
Okay.
up. Just a little bump bump. A little
Well,
pick me up.
I just want a little
A
bump.
little sugar high.
So this you're talking about like the little hole in the
The top of the sucker thing.
Yeah,
It's
and
like
the sucker-
hollowed out. It's,
Yeah.
it's like a straw.
All right.
yeah.
All right.
Okay,
I don't like those ones.
Dum Dums have a tiny hole that goes all the way through, and Chupa Chups is like a straw, so
Yeah.
it's like a full.
Yeah.
So you like
But
the
that's
Dum
too-
Dums with like almost
All right.
no
That's
airflow.
too small of a hole, though.
If we're gonna really talk about like
Are we multi-purpose?
Plus, you
innuendos,
snorted
Yeah,
out of a $100
for
bill like
No,
a
I'm
pimp,
actually
all right?
talking about the.
if we're gonna
Justino.
if we're really gonna talk about innuendos when we were kids, we got to go into the
Crushing pixie sticks?
No, no,
Snorting?
no, 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 no.
Fun dip.
No, no,
Fun
no.
dip.
Fun dip.
Fun dip.
Fucking kid,
Fun
mother,
Fun
fucking
dip.
cocaine.
Dude, yes.
They're like,
yes.
Fun dip was another thing that.
if you were not a kid in the 80s and 90s, you don't. And you
I was
don't
prepared my
If
whole
you
life.
didn't
telling
have
you.
your bubblegum chew
Fun
and
dip,
your
all
Fun
that.
Dip,
Your snacks taught you how to be a good lover.
dude.
That's all I'll say.
No. Fun dip was like all about cocaine. They're like,
No, Fun
they're
Dip was about
Fun dip was
Molly.
about licking your
Fun
finger,
Dip was
dipping it
about
in there.
Molly.
I don't agree because it had the
Molly
little
didn't
sticks so you
exist.
could.
No,
Fun Dip.
Fun Dip was about
Yeah,
nummy.
really.
Fun Dip was about nummy because you're sticking your finger in
Yeah,
there and you're
numbing.
rubbing it on your teeth.
Right, right, and then you could take the thing and be like, you know, like the
Cocaine.
stick
But I feel like the licking sense, you know,
could be.
like
That's
they're,
all right.
nummies.
you know,
Here's my question: did you like the sugar shit in the packet more or the stick more?
Sugar shit in the packet more.
I like.
I
I
like
was
the
the opposite.
stick.
sugar in the packet.
I
You
thought
like
that-
the stick?
Oh, the stick was the best.
That
mean,
thing
it was okay,
chalky,
but-
It was
though.
chalky
It was
and
chalky.
delicious.
I loved
And it
it.
was hard.
It was
Yeah.
good though.
Like
It was crunchy and
Do
chalky.
you grind your teeth in your sleep?
Probably.
Yeah,
you probably like
that's
that.
the type of person to like those sticks.
When I'm on, no, you know what?
I do my mouth
I
almost
do when
ate.
I do when I have some Fun Dip. I'm all.
Yeah, that kind of Fun Dip, adult
And
Fun
then,
Dip.
and then,
Wanna
and then,
be- wanna
and then,
be sleep?
and then,
stiff.
No, it's the when you do the
You're all tense.
scholastic hands.
and then,
And you're, like, just
and then,
laying
Laying like Mr. Burns.
and then
Oh
Jared,
my God.
and then Jared Leto pops in. He goes, "Chris, you want up us?"
You mean Justin? You mean Dad?
Yeah. Chris, you want up us? That's a good.
He's
one.
all uppy.
We're doing pills.
And I'm all, and I'm
uppers
all,
and downers.
and I'm all. Yeah, I'm.
You're looking like this.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh, cool. I got a mango.
A mango.
Finally,
A
finally.
mango.
Mango. Mongo.
Baby
bottle pop.
was the
Oh,
Molly.
dude, baby
Yes,
bottle pop.
that is so
for sure.
true.
That was the Molly.
Or the Spice Girl suckers.
Or you know what?
that
Also,
came with
was,
stickers.
the other thing too was the ring pop.
Dude, ring pops.
Yeah.
I used to love ring pops, but then I'd forget I'd have one, and I'd go to fix my hair. And it
Let's
would
just
be
say,
game
ladies,
over.
diamonds are cool and all, but if no boy has ever given you a ring pop, I'm sorry.
Okay.
You're ugly.
Yeah,
Respectfully, get someone that's gonna give you a ring pop.
for real though.
I've been
It's
ring
true.
popped multiple times. Haven't had many boyfriends, but I've
Do you remember when your ring?
I've
when
given
your
you a ring pop.
Do you
I've
remember
been
when
ring popped.
when your
given
ring
her a ring
popped?
pop.
They ring popped your cherry. Like they were
Oh
like,
my
Oh my god!
Yeah, and it was like blue raspberry flavor. I'm like, this
Yes.
doesn't exist.
Yes.
Oi. all right. Starburst or
Skittles?
Now or later.
Starburst.
Starburst. I
Starburst.
always got fucking
Now or later's
stale
are always
now or
all stiff.
Yeah,
They were always
same.
like too like almost like it was
Laffy
old.
Taffy though? Did you like Laffy Taffy?
Oh, did I like Laffy Taffy?
Did you ever shake your Laffy
Okay,
Taffy?
the nerds ropes
Brandon,
though.
I buy Laffy Taffy
Or the
at
little
Founders
balls.
at the El Rey liquor store now.
I know. It's
And when
there.
they run out, I get upset about it.
That's where you used to get your Big League Chew.
I still get Big League Chew there.
Thank God they still have it.
Honestly, the El Rey liquor store is like king of all relics.
They got the
Yeah.
snacks.
I always tell everyone to go
They
there.
got Abba Zabbas
Not
in
even
there
just
right
for
now.
the liquor.
They do have Abba Zaba there.
And they're your
I've
only
never been
friend.
an Abba Zaba friend though, or a guy. though.
It's got peanut butter in it, so I like it.
Do you remember chiclets?
Yes.
Yes, chiclets were good.
I feel like how many did you have to have before you felt like you had enough?
I thought
Yeah.
you did like the whole 4-pack, right?
Well,
Yeah.
Pop the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
You just like rig it.
And that got us ready for Nicoderm gum because it's like the same packaging. It's the exact same
valid.
packaging.
Valid.
Oh, this one's supposed to go behind my cheek. I didn't
Shit,
know.
I grabbed my chiclets again. Looks like I'm smoking again.
Fuck,
I meant to grab the
son of a
nicotine.
bitch.
Some bitch.
Guess I'm gonna go downtown and get in a fight.
Do you remember Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? How they built all of the models out of like toothpaste tops,
You mean in the,
the
book?
lids,
Oh, really? I didn't. Yeah.
or
The-
yeah,
in the Johnny Depp movie?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, my brother has Zen towers
Nice.
that I feel like he could start building models with.
Okay.
Because he has so many. He has some stacked
Oh, that's
in his
wait.
room.
Zin is like the tobacco.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, because when I was growing up, there was no such thing as this.
Right.
If you actually did they had the pouches.
Yes.
If you did the pouches, you were a pussy and you were gonna get your ass kicked.
Right.
And you had to do straight Copenhagen
Oh.
or
Skull.
a skull.
Skull long cut.
None of that pussy shit.
None
Yeah.
of that pussy
Yeah.
shit.
Pussy
Now
shit.
the kids
Yeah.
love the Zen.
And
they have winter
now
cream too, right?
you can't find Copenhagen. Now it's all this Zen.
Yes,
And I didn't know what
yes.
that was. Like I was at the store then, and some guy was like, "Can you get me the Zen?" And they're like getting at Walgreens, and I was like, What's happening right now?" Like
Everything's in.
yeah.
That Bush song.
I don't think so.
For,
Hey, you know what we sell at my work?
What?
Copenhagen.
Do you?
Copenhagen.
Oh, shit.
Fine Copenhagen.
If you're looking to cope,
and Grizzly
go down to
wintergreen.
Smiley's work
Now-
and get your Copenhagen
Your
fix.
Copenhagen.
Now, when I was growing up,
Grizzly wintergreen.
men would have the jeans, with the Copenhagen,
The circle in the pocket.
circle in the pocket.
Yeah.
Then every once in a while,
Then they'd have a condom ring in their wallet.
you'd see a woman with the Copenhagen ring.
oh
skull
no!
ring in her butt.
Really? What does that say about a woman?
She kicks some ass.
Then she'll fuck you and then fight you.
Okay.
Well, she probably didn't want to fuck you. She probably wanted, but they didn't want to admit that. Who
Valid.
knows? I don't know.
I remember I was talking to a guy that like his fetish was Pepto Bismol.
Dude,
What on
I'm
earth?
all
We
about
went
that.
to a cocktail bar and he said, "Can you make me a cocktail that tastes like Pepto Bismol?"
So just something chalky?
Yes, it was like chalky and sweet. I don't know.
That's-
And the worst
So
part
lick that
is,
blackboard.
at the end of the
A
day,
mouth flavor,
he never
that's
texted me back, and I was
Bismol.
like, "Dude, you were the walking.
You were
red
the
flag.
weird one.
You were the walking red flag."
Wait. Hold on. Let's start over here. So I kind of caught a little part of that story. So wait a minute. You went on a date with a guy?
We were just having casual drinks, right? Like he
Okay.
was an old friend, ironically from the BMX track. And he was like,
Oh, he was
"Hey,
used to
we
eating
should
dirt,
we
that's
should
why.
hang out. We should hang out." And I was like, "Okay." We ended up going to like
Wait a minute. So wait a minute. Hold on.
yes,
Let's
yes,
slow down. Let's
Yes.
slow down.
Hold the phone.
This is a casual friend
yes.
that you were upset that didn't call you back.
No, okay. Let me get technical with this.
All right. I'd like to hear a little
This
more.
is the second date.
Okay.
We hung out on the first time. We didn't do anything, but there were some
Wait.
cuddles.
Hold
There were
on.
some
Hold on.
cuddles.
Slow down. We didn't do anything. Some cuddles.
Some cuddles and some smooches.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
So, like,
they did. Yeah,
that
they didn't
seems
do
like
anything.
We didn't do
something.
anything. We didn't do anything.
Not today's
We
standards.
didn't do anything.
Like shaking hands.
Wait.
Yeah.
No groping.
No groping.
Nope.
No groping.
Nope.
But after the Pepto Bismol drink, things
Definitely
were
no groping.
handsy. But there still was no.
Wait. Slow down. After the Pepto Bismol. After the Pepto.
Pepto Bismol.
There was still something that happened.
No, I mean, like, I guess
That wasn't the
something
deal
as
breaker.
in nothing.
That wasn't a deal breaker.
I feel like I should have been the deal breaker. But I guess the deal breaker might have been that when I went to this bar, they said, "Do you want your regular shot of mezcal?" And I feel like the perception was that I was potentially a frequent flyer.
Okay.
Which I feel like then I was like, I should have left you on red because
Wait a
you
minute.
asked for a Pepto.
So
Bismol
he
drink.
was. Whoa. Okay. I'm gonna.
Go ahead.
I'm here for my perception.
Go ahead.
So wait a minute.
Yes.
So he was like, I really like drinks that taste like Pepto Bismol.
No, he said, I wonder if they could make a drink that tastes like
I know.
Pepto.
I got it. And you were like, oh, okay, maybe.
Yeah.
And you were still good to go.
No, I was just curious.
And,
Well, actually, you're right. You're right. I was maybe still good to go. I maybe was
and
still
then
good
and
to
then
go.
you were like, you walked up to the bar and they're like, hey, Tori, would you like your regular shot of mezcal? And he went, you drink a lot?
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I
I think that's honestly that's an accurate description of
How-
I
panned out.
don't think
Generationally.
I don't think you know this, but I'm a professional judge, and I'm going to go ahead and judge in the favor of you. But I'm going to say a little thing to you. I think you need to choose a little
Up the
more.
game? Up the game?
When he said, "I want a drink that tastes like
Pepto.
Pepto Bismol," you should have went
Pepto Bismol.
Pepto Bismol. You should have went. Oh, I forgot I have someone died.
Goes to the
and
bathroom,
left.
leaves.
Yeah, you should say,
I
I
gotta
have
wash
out.
my hair.
I have
Out.
Smiley diarrhea. I've got to walk out.
She leaves, and then you hear the People's Court theme come on. Dun dun
Oh,
dun.
literally, Law and Order.
Dun,
Law
dun.
and Order.
And then she's like outside, and
Today.
they're like,
No,
they're like, Tori, when did you decide the date was over? She's like, when he said I want a drink that tastes like Pepto Bismol.
I know. Sometimes you just got to do it for the plot.
I know, it's fair.
Sometimes you got to just do it for the
For
plot.
the story,
Honestly, I was like, how is
for the
this gonna
glory
play
in the
out
story, right?
with Miss Tori?
You're like,
But I
close-
like- but I
close
like-
with Miss Tori.
I like how this guy's like, she likes Pepto Bismol, or she
likes candy
likes
hearts and
mezcal.
Pepto Bismol.
she likes mezcal. That's a totally different flavor profile than
You
what I
like,
like.
you like Creed?
Wow, he's got some crazy standards right there.
I don't know. I mean,
That's
honestly,
bitter. That's not.
I feel like it might have been a
silky.
blessing. Like I might have been like,
Yeah.
the universe doing the work for me. They were just like, you
Oh,
deserve
don't taste
better.
nothing like Pepto.
You deserve better.
And they say alcoholism is like bad for you. I don't think so. It saved you that relationship.
Liking
You know.
Pepto Bismol profiles is
You know.
bad for you.
That's what my brother said too. He was like, honestly, dog, you got to stay away from losers.
the dude's got his bag and he pulls out some Pepto. He's like, "You should put some vodka in this."
So you
No,
wanna-
he was,
you
like,
want to do a line of
flexing.
Pepto?
The man was flexing that he would keep Pepto in his back pocket.
Oh my
What
gosh!
in the fuck? He's like, man, I got
Does he
some.
shoot up Pepto?
Does he have stomach problems?
I mean, I
hope.
guess so. I guess
the lining
so.
of his belly could be gone.
He was telling me how he had to take like all these like, I guess like Tylenol style pills prior to having beverages, but like the man's like 29.
Wow.
So I don't know what happened prior to.
You know what? You want to know what?
Tylenol style pills?
I mean, there was a couple of different
Aren't
names
all
that I was
pills
like,
Tylenol style?
yeah,
Okay, I mean,
you know-
because like literally, you're not supposed to drink on acetaminophen. It
Uh.
will burn a hole through your
well,
liver.
that
Yeah.
might have been his problem. That
Oh
might
my
have been
God,
his
no.
problem.
So I'm gonna tell this.
That's the only way I know how.
I'm gonna tell
you're
this.
burning
I'm gonna
holes in
tell
your
this.
liver.
So when
Hell
I
yes.
was in my 20s, I had a lot of stomach problems,
Mm.
and I would literally have to do Alka-Seltzer before I would go out drinking.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
And I didn't know what it was. I had no idea. Like, and then one day I was like, well,
Was it painkillers?
that'd be a good story. No, I was like, I'm gonna cut out soda so I can lose weight.
Soda.
And I
Soda.
cut out soda
Baking
and
soda.
and I cut out like Dr. I would drink like 2 to 3 Dr. Peppers a day.
Sugar and citric acid.
It's
There
not.
you
It's
go.
not. It's
Oh.
That's
not.
what got you.
It's not.
Alka-Seltzer and Dr. Pepper?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's not any of the things you said. It's the brown coloring
What's the food coloring?
that they put in
caramel
Don't they
coloring.
put Alka-Seltzer? No, they put...
carbonated water.
What is it that they do to do the experiment where it explodes?
You mean the
talking about
volcano?
Mentos?
Oh, isn't
and
that
Diet
Mentos?
Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mentos.
But
Yeah.
apparently,
Mentos and Diet
Isn't that
Coke.
the cousin of Alka-Seltzer?
I don't know.
No, it's
But
the cousin
Kind of
of
like the
Altoids.
sarcasm's
Okay.
the
My-
cousin of
It's
depression.
the sugary version of Altoids.
Yeah,
is
my
what it
issue
is.
was I'm allergic to whatever that.
caramel coloring.
Yes,
Caramel color.
and it would cause my stomach
To have-
distress, and I quit, and
To
then
have
and then
smiley
it
area.
fixed everything.
There you go. You're
Yeah.
just allergic to that. It's like me and avocados. It just inflames my stomach lining, and I can't eat.
And then
anything.
you have diarrhea, and then you're late for the podcast. That's
Yep.
how it goes.
yeah.
How many
period.
avocados did you eat before you came over?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't eaten one of those in years.
Honestly, I'm
I
dying
mean,
to
your
know.
diarrhea would
I'm
say
dying
otherwise.
to know what gave you the diarrhea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
um,
Inquiring minds. are
Frontier?
wondering.
I'm pretty sure I ate a steak with my hands.
Okay.
A raw steak?
I mean, parts of it.
You guys know that Smiley got botulism from eating wings from out of the trash?
Yes, it's true. I changed my mind.
Which trash?
My trash. I figured it'd be fine. I was like, "Fuck these wings." I threw them away, and then like a few hours later, I woke up and like, I'm hungry.
I want those wings.
These wings are back, so I rinsed them off and I like nuked
You
them
rinsed
for a
them?
little while.
Did you not finish them the first time?
No, I said, "Fuck these wings." I threw them in the trash.
Oh.
Because they sat in there for a little while. Had you just pulled them right out, you might have been fine.
And he got
I'm-
botulism,
Yeah.
Yeah, I got botulism,
which caused nerve damage.
It was it's pretty bad to this day.
What'd you
like,
eat to get your
well,
botched
the-
circumcision?
The wig's banging though.
circumcision?
Wow.
Hundred warriors all day long.
Circumcision.
All right.
It's
I don't
hoodie
know.
season all year
Are
round.
we? Do we want to go more, or are we done? What do you guys want to do?
We should end on botched circumcision.
I mean, I'm chilling with whatever you feeling.
I'm good.
I feel like we've given the people their fill.
okay. We can
They've
end.
had-
We can end the
they've
show.
had
Right?
We can
enough-
talk about
they've
my
had enough
nerve
nuggets.
damage more. That
Oh,
seems
gosh.
like
Yet again. You're,
I mean, if you
you're
want to
botched
open
circumcision.
open that up.
no, I mean, more of it happened for that stroke than the botulism.
Jesus Christ, Smiley. Smiley's had a stroke. He's had a heart attack. He's had
Two heart
He's had
attacks.
A
two heart attacks.
survivor. I would do a walk for Smiley at this point.
We should do a walk for Smiley.
I'm doing
Called
great,
the
guys.
Smiley Walk.
That sounds perfect.
What would be the theme song?
I know.
Rocky.
Don't look back in anger.
Hearts on
Fire.
fire, strong desire, buried deep within.
Winner takes all. Loser takes a fall. Smiley's gonna take it over the top.
What would be Smiley's theme song?
Oh my
for
God. I need to tell you something. So I was at the Sharota house yesterday, and they had all these different keepsakes. And in their one room they had a piano, and they had two like Hulk Hogan big like figurines.
Oh, nice.
And then they had a Sylvester Stallone.
No way.
And it was like I don't know. Like
Was it
What's the
Thunder Lips and Rocky?
1/16th.
Thunder Lips. That would be a
'Cause
great
that-
stripper name.
Because I knew it was Sylvester Stallone immediately, right?
Glizzies.
And I was like, what character is that of Sylvester Stallone? And it had an eagle on the shirt.
It was fucking.
It was Lincoln Hawk from
Yeah,
Over the Top.
that's
and it was,
awesome.
It was an over the top, like massive figure.
Did they make it? Like a company
No.
made it, or did somebody?
Yeah, someone made it. Yeah, they bought it.
That's so cool.
And I was like, Over the Top is
Over the top.
one of the. It's Over the Top.
Over the
Like
Top.
I watched that movie.
Walking
the
on
reg.
sunshine,
I need-
Justin.
Oh wow, we're walking on sunshine.
Well,
We need to do an Over the Top night.
sunshine. We
See,
should.
I want to start doing movie nights.
Let's all wear singlets.
where we watch
Ooh.
80s films
Or
that
90s?
are no 80s. I think 80s.
80s is fun.
Okay.
Like 80s
Weird Science. I'm here.
Weird Science would be one. Like iconic movies that probably didn't age well.
Like Space Invaders.
What is that one?
Girl, Kelly LeBrock doesn't
Like
look that
Danny
hot.
Dangerously.
She does. look bad
Johnny
hot in that
Dangerous.
Johnny
movie.
Dangerously.
She's dressed
With
really
Michael Keaton?
weird.
All right.
Don't.
With my.
You've seen this? You've
Yeah,
seen Johnny?
I've seen Johnny
He's like-
Dangerously.
one.
He's like,
There's always fireworks when he's having sex.
oh, I love it too. He goes, he's like, my father hung me on a hook once.
Is that with Michael Keaton?
Yes.
Yeah.
And Joe
Yes.
Piscopo.
Okay.
Yes.
Joe Piscopo.
My father hung. Yeah, my mother did that to me once.
Have you ever seen the Wraith or the
Fairland
Wrath?
Faraday?
I've seen
With Charlie Sheen?
These are the movies I
Yeah.
want to watch. The Wraith is
Yeah.
one of them.
Where he gets murdered and comes back as
It
a car.
As a car, as a Dodge,
What?
as a
Yes.
Dodge supercar that really
It's a
existed.
cool car.
People,
It looks really cool in the movie.
People own it.
They did that so that Transformer could run.
Pretty much.
That
Yeah.
movie.
Walked so he could run.
You gotta
and,
thank Charlie Sheen for Transformers.
and you know who's in that movie?
who? It's like he's the villain.
No, but
Or he's the bad guy.
One of the bad guys is Clint Howard.
Yes.
Yeah, and he's got his hair spiked up like he's a punk rocker.
I think the
You know
actress,
Clint Howard?
the actress in it is really attractive
Yeah.
too. She's from that era.
Yeah.
All the 80s
movies
female
like The
actors.
Last Starfighter.
Yes.
We got to do a
Or
movie
Can't
night.
Buy Me Love
Yes.
We got to do a
Yes.
weekly movie night.
Yes.
with Patrick Dempsey.
I may just like open up my house
Dempsey, my brother
on like
Dempsey.
Wednesdays or Thursdays and just like I want to take the screen and I think move it in my into the house and then hook the projector up and just do like a projected.
Do it Sunday afternoon.
I feel like a nighttime with cocktails would be more
Sunday night
okay.
after the podcast.
It could be post podcast.
Yeah, post
Okay,
podcast.
8 o'clock, like 8 o'clock
Yes.
We'll wear
we could-
snuggies and snuggle.
movie nights. Okay,
Ooh.
I'm in.
Snuggies.
80s,
Snuggets.
80s, 80s.
Snuglets.
Snugglets.
We could be like a drive-in. We call it drive-in, or something.
10 drink drive-in.
10 drink drive. Yes, let's do it.
There you go.
I'm in. All
All
right, I'll do it. I'll hook it up.
I'm down.
I'll get it done.
Same. Now
I
we
have
gotta,
Sundays
now,
off.
but that's good because we can think of. There's so many good
Yeah.
random 80s
The
films
list.
to
Or
watch.
we
I mean,
can
the
open up a-
Wraith, Over the Top, Wraith.
Those are some good ones right there.
Geez, that like the Wizard.
Dark Breed.
Oh yeah, we have to watch Wizard.
Wizard.
because I love Jenny
It's
Lewis.
called the Power Glove.
Ace
The
Ventura.
best
Pet
thing about that
Detective.
scene is
That's not
'cause he-
80s.
No, it's 90s.
It's 90s?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
93,
embarrassing.
baby. 93,
Yeah.
94.
But there's so many like that are like worth watching that are like
You ever seen
over
that-
the top.
You ever seen that
92.
theory that Lucas Barton was Paul Walker?
What?
No.
They have like a video where they said that was Paul Walker when he was young, and then he grew up obviously. But,
wow.
but it is not Luke. He does not play
Yeah,
Lucas
all right.
Barton.
I'm
from
thinking.
Wizard.
I'm thinking 80s Sunday night.
Highlander.
I like that other meme where they make fun of Anthony Kiedis and they
Okay.
say that he was in The Wizard, and it's just the
Yeah.
scene of the little brother yelling,
What's the-
California,
California. Yes. What's the movie that they are in? It's with Charlie Sheen in The Chase.
with the Christy Swanson.
Yes.
Where
Oh, where they're just
no, that's
on
the
the
ghetto.
free- they're
no,
on
it's
the
not
freeway.
It's
They're
not
on
the
the
ghetto.
freeway
It's
the
the
whole
chase.
time?
Yes.
Yeah, and in
Him
Flea,
and Flea, they're in that truck.
they're like
in the-
red. They're like
they're
rednecks.
they're in like a
Yeah.
Bronco.
They're like rednecks. They're all get them.
They try and run them off the road and they blow up.
Freeway.
That movie's funny because they have a love scene
Yes,
in it.
in the car.
In the car while
They
they're
fuck
driving
in
in
the
a
car.
chase.
Oh my
while
god.
they're running
Dude,
from the
it's
cops.
so
Oh
funny.
my God.
Charlie Sheen and Buffy the Vampire Slayer making out in
Oh
the car.
my God.
no,
The
they're,
cops
no,
are
they're
chasing
not
them.
making out. They're fucking.
Well, I mean, it just shows you they're making out, but yes,
They
you can
fuck.
allude
It's
that
like
they
no
had sex in that
censorship here.
car. Yeah.
They
Or they
fuck.
definitely got a little handsy in there.
All right, 80s Sunday night
Yeah.
movie. Okay, we'll do it. All right, maybe let's start in January.
Okay.
New
Okay,
year.
New Year.
Yes.
New Year, new
New year,
cast.
new series.
All right, Nugget Night. See, this is what Nugget Night brings.
This is
It
what
brings
happens.
more opportunity, more
Ideas.
insanity, ideas.
I'm so shocked. My hair's gone blonde.
I love it. Dandy Warhol. I'm telling
Dandy
you.
Warhol.
Yeah. It's a look.
I want to thank you guys for coming on the show.
Thanks for having us.
This
Yes,
is
yes.
honestly, this is what I needed this week. You know,
Good.
we did the cabaret last night, and I felt like I did not do well.
No.
I just, when you perform and like, so, as performers,
Sometimes you're on, sometimes you're not.
yeah.
It's just what happens.
And I didn't feel it last night, and I was a little worried. And I was like, well, they're like, we're not coming back till February. I was like, will I be back? And they're like, oh yeah, you'll be back. And I was like, okay, because
They're all, well, we'll be back in February.
well, the show, Chris, the show is coming back in February.
But you are not.
Will I be back?
No.
Anyway, so let's
Keep going.
This is funny because this is what he'd do with me. He'd be like, we're going to take a little hiatus here. And
I don't do that with you.
I don't know. We're going to do a show. Smiley, I'll let you know.
That bullshit. That is absolute bullshit.
Bullshit.
All right. So when we lost Holly, he's like, I think we need another person. I was like, we don't need another person. And like
He forgets I've been on the show for 10 years, so I was referencing something from like a really long time ago.
It was
funny.
Yeah. But okay, I have to ask him this question.
Sure.
Do you feel like we need another co-host, or do you feel like that you and I are enough?
I feel that I think we should get floaters.
I think floaters is fine. I think you and I are
A
the show.
full-time co-host?
I don't think we need a full-time other co-host.
I think we should get.
Unless it was the right.
You think we should?
I think we should. No, floaters, dude.
Yeah, I think
we're
you
doing
and
good with
I
floaters.
are the show.
Yes.
Now that I
And-
actually show up for everyone, I've only missed like 2 shows ever.
Regardless
Those were the
of your
two
bowel
important shows.
movements.
No.
Usually because of mushrooms, but
and I want to say this. I
Mushrooms,
knew he wasn't
diarrhea,
going to bring any.
upset
I was
stomach.
fucking with him when he came in, and I was like, "Did you bring nuggets?" I bought plenty of nuggets. He bought plenty of nuggets, and like he's and I was like, "Why are we late?" He's like, "I had diarrhea," and I was like, "I didn't really need to know all that."
You're all, aw, eat more nuggets.
That's permissible.
Eat more nuggets.
I feel
not
like
bad.
diarrhea is permissible, not having nuggets.
Upset stomach, diarrhea.
Tum Probs.
Well, you know what I like in a cocktail? Pepto Bismol.
Oh my god.
I like my women like I
I
like my
needed to share.
Pepto
There was very
Bismol.
few people that would understand the pain. I was
Think
like,
the pink.
Hack the planet. My women.
Great film. Great film.
Hackers.
I'm in the hackers Facebook group.
Are you? That's awesome.
I love that movie.
You and I are in the
that's a
Urban
sign of
Cowboy one, aren't we?
prestigiousness.
Yes.
You and I are in the Urban Cowboy
Yes,
one.
we are.
I love it.
We've got to watch Urban Cowboy.
Some guy posted that this week they're airing it on TV at 1 o'clock and 3 something. I was like, yes.
We've got to
On
watch.
CMT.
Have you watched Urban Cowboy?
No.
never seen
Oh my god, don't yell at me.
Urban Cowboy. It's every Albuquerque relationship ever.
It is.
I will put it on my list.
100%. We'll just watch together.
No, we'll do a movie night.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll watch it.
All right,
There we
we'll
go.
do movie
First
night.
one.
We should dress up too.
Yes.
Well,
I
see,
feel like
and I have
everybody
those,
dress up.
and I have those pillow like floor chair things.
You can sit on them. Yeah.
I can pull them into the house and just have them
Let's
on the
rent a mechanical bull that night.
yes, and
A
put it
punching
next to
machine.
the hot tub.
or just
We'll
go
put
to
it right in
just
the
punching
hot
machine.
tub.
no,
right?
but we'll
put
go
it
to
in the hot tub.
we'll go to Cottonwood Mall.
Yeah.
we'll ride
Yeah,
the
we'll
mechanical-
pregame at Cottonwood.
Does that mean that one of us has to get drunk and get into a fight
We'll
with
get a
West
corn
Hightower?
dog. Yes.
You don't have to be drunk.
Yes.
You just have to
No, you
pretend
have to
are.
because he was drunker than Cooter Brown. So, yeah.
Well,
I'll wear the half mesh shirt.
Oh man,
There you
it
go.
looks like it's
There
made
you
out
go.
of your mama's hairnet. Love that. I love that
I know
movie.
more the dialogue so
No,
well.
for real, at random.
It's
Yeah.
my favorite movie.
My favorite one
Ever.
is when I went to the they did the one of the anniversary showings at Flick's Brew House.
Yeah.
And my friend was like, "Will someone go to this with me?" And I was like, "Yeah, I love that movie." And I show up and she's like, "Well, I got to smoke weed before I watch a movie." And I'm like, "Okay." So we didn't get in right away. And at Flick's Brew House, like they shut the lights off, but they still serve the food and everything. And you're seated, like you have your seats.
Oh,
So
yeah,
they-
I
so
love
they-
that place.
So they bring us in and we sit down. It's dark. We order food. We're like, "Yeah, go ahead." And he's all, "Damn it, sissy!" Like, and I'm like, "Yeah, I'll have the nachos." You know, like it's all happening. And we watch the movie, and then the lights come on. It's a full every seat is sold.
Sold out in that theater.
I'm the only man.
It's all women
Oh
in there.
god.
I'm also the one of other than the person I'm with,
Only white person.
youngest.
Oh, youngest.
Ooh.
It's
yeah.
all women,
Only white person.
and they're all like in their late 50s, early 50s to all the way up to 70, and they're like, "That John Travolta," and that what's his name?
He's got some.
and what's the other guy? The
West Hightower.
Yeah, but what's the name? It's
His real name.
yeah, fuck.
I keep wanting to say Scott Conn, but
Scott
it's
Con.
not.
No, it's
Is it Scott Conn?
it's Con. It's shit. No, it's Scott.
Scott something, right?
Yeah, he was in Apocalypse Now.
He's in Training Day.
Training Day. Training Day. He's all. What the fuck's your problem?
He gets shot. And they steal his
Oh
money.
yeah,
Yeah.
that whole. But he's badass in Training Day.
Yeah, that movie is bad.
What is his name? Scott Glenn.
Scott Glenn. Yes.
Yes.
Scott Glenn.
In those two movies, Training Day, and the amount of time between the two of them, Training Day and fucking
Urban Cowboy.
He's a badass.
Yeah.
Yeah. The fuck's your problem? I love him in Training Day.
And then I finally saw that documentary, the Gillies one. It was
yeah.
so good.
Is it good?
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Oh, I need to watch
It made me
What-
want.
What's it on?
Prime.
I saw some guy the other day
Yeah.
who had a Gillies hat on.
Oh, that's cool.
I was like, God damn it!
my
I need that for
Gillies
Brandon.
hat.
I need that for Brandon.
We
Yeah.
need to go.
Brandon deserves a Gillies hat.
We need to go and look at it. It's a school now, but we need to go over there.
A school?
It's a school now.
Like a high school?
Yeah, it's a high school. Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Still.
Anyway, Sunday nights we're gonna do 80s movie nights. You know, he's never seen Goonies.
Really? That's a good one.
We're not eating nuggets.
I've been told.
Are we gonna eat nuggets when we watch Urban Cowboy? Just so I can
course.
say, God damn it, McDonald's again.
God damn it, McDonald's again.
All right.
She said we live like pigs.
I've
Just
seen
gonna
like
find a box of instant.
I've seen like the first 20 minutes of Goonies a million times because that's what you you go over to like someone's house for like when you're kids and like
Yeah.
they throw on Goonies and you watch the first 20 minutes and you're like, well, I don't know what the fuck's going on. You want to play a game and
Yeah.
you just
Oh.
and it's on.
Do you
the back
remember-
of it.
Kids
I've
sound
never watched
lame.
it.
You know what?
I've never watched the movie. It's just always been on the background.
You know what other '80s movie I loved was Inner Space.
Oh,
Oh
dude,
my
with
God,
fucking
yes.
that's Martin
Quaid.
Short and Dennis Quaid.
Yeah, and it bombed at the box office.
Remember that guy? He like melts in the in
Yeah.
the stomach acids.
Oh my god.
You just and then you're forgetting the line. You just burp the bad guy.
Is that what he says?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I remember. Didn't they stab his eye
Yeah,
in it too?
My
Yeah,
My
that movie. Oh man,
because like
I used to think it was two different movies
because
for
I
some
loved
reason.
Dennis. I loved Dennis Quaid, and I was like, and then I loved Martin Short.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
and
so good.
It was set, but it like and
like
then like
Enemy
as a
Mine?
kid, I thought it was. Oh yeah, as a kid, another great one we should watch on. Yeah.
good. That movie's
We gotta make a
scary,
list.
kind of.
Short Circuit is the one I watched until that VHS fell apart. Honestly,
So
Yes.
I'm a Short Circuit 2 fan. More
Number
than the
5,
first one.
Stay Alive.
I love the first one, but
two is better. But
I
I had
really
one on
loved-
VHS, so
yeah.
I watched it like over.
I like
and
them both.
over
I
and
liked
over.
number 2.
I am standing here beside myself.
Well, I love Los Locos kick your ass. Los Locos kick your face. Los Locos kick your balls into outer space.
Yes,
The
okay.
best.
All right, it's done. We've got
There you go.
to turn Nugget on the okay, and we'll invite some people. So or bring whoever. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do Sunday nights. All right. I like it. I like
It's
this.
gonna be a good idea.
I like this idea.
10 out of 10.
Because I have this projector that it's a high def projector. I don't do shit with it.
Let's watch Problem
What-
Child on it. Do you remember
Okay.
Problem Child?
Yeah.
It's not an 80s film, but
Yeah.
I
John
love,
Ritter is the shit.
I love those movies.
We'll eventually
Both of
get
them.
into the 90s.
Do a
so we'll run
90s
out of
set.
shit.
Yes. Oh yeah.
By the decades.
All right. Well, I think we've done enough damage. We've eaten all the nuggets. We'll have another nugget night. You know, in another
will.
6 months or so.
Well,
you know.
the next time, let's get like one set from each different
Yes.
If we can,
Yes.
we'll
We can.
coordinate
No, we can
it.
coordinate
Yes, we'll
it.
coordinate
coordinate
it.
it.
We'll
That was
coordinate
supposed
it.
to
Because I've never
Yeah.
had Wendy's. I've never had this.
You got Burger
Raising
Cane's. You got
Cane's.
Cane's.
So those
We
aren't
can get
even nuggets. They're
Chick-fil-A.
strips.
We can get Chick-fil-A.
They don't have nuggets.
I feel, but Chick-fil-A's not open on Sundays.
I'm gonna go ahead and veto the Chick-fil-A.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
because they're
Wait.
Nazis.
Yeah,
Not gonna
I
do it.
forgot all about that.
I don't want them. I don't want them.
I feel
forgot
like
about that.
McDonald's,
Wendy's.
Burger King, Wendy's.
And someone said the Frontier has them.
Frontier has
Frontier.
nuggets. They do have chicken
I've
nuggets.
never had the nuggets from
I didn't.
Frontier.
I wasn't
They,
aware of that.
they do have nuggets.
Okay.
Yep, they
We
do.
might have to heat up some
That's where.
dino
So
nuggets.
what I love about
I have an air fryer.
I saw.
Don't tease me. So they have
tease me.
We get some
nuggets
Morningstar,
at
we get the
Frontier.
veggie
You
nuggets.
get that with a little side of mashed potato. Dip your nuggets in your mashed potatoes.
Ooh, slutty.
See, like here, like
the
like
I am,
at,
though.
at my work, we had a guy
Yee.
come in and he was here for a week, and they were like, "Chris, you know, like every place,
You know,
I work
place
at."
to eat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And they're like, "Where should we take him?" And I was like, "The Frontier." And my coworker goes, "I feel like the Frontier's overrated." And I was like, "Cause you live here,
You're all shut
Even
your
if
whore
you
mouth.
live here, it's not overrated.
Shut
not.
your whore mouth.
right?" Like if someone's like
No.
in town and they're like, "Well, we're gonna go to this place, Frontier. You want to go?" You're like,
You have to go.
"All right, yeah, I'll go."
Because where else?
It's a staple.
Where else is there a Frontier?
Nowhere.
Only in Albuquerque, right?
And
there's only that one
and-
location,
yeah,
right?
Yep.
Okay, so it's not like Golden Pride where there's other locations. Sometimes there's other locations in other cities in
Yeah.
New Mexico because it's a state thing. Frontier's only here.
Right.
Only
And it's a good if you're not from here.
Sure.
It is a good entry level into Mexican food. And someone's
Yes,
like,
sure. Yes.
Then they were like,
It's not like you send them to El Modelo where it's like hot as shit.
fuck
They're just
them
like,
up.
Yeah,
Well,
they're like,
first of all, I send nobody to
Yeah,
El Modelo.
yeah.
fair.
That is a hidden
like our
gem
space,
for us
yeah.
and us
No one
only.
knows
It's
about that, and they
already
cannot
busy
know.
enough.
Stuff Sopapilla.
It's already busy enough over
Dude,
there.
that number one for like you can buy 2 number ones.
Dude, that
Biggest
big- it has,
plate,
like,
best
everything in it,
prices,
right? Yeah.
Tasty
If you get 2 number ones, it's like $20, and
You
you,
get,
are
like,
eating
ribs
for
for
days.
a week.
Yep.
Days.
I bought this for me and
Didn't
my
we get
roommates.
that when we watched
Yes.
Roadhouse?
We watched Roadhouse. And
Yeah.
we ate El Modelo.
Yep.
Ooh.
And we got the number one.
And you're eating El Modelo, and it's like this like conglomerate of food, and then
Totally.
a rib is like somewhere in the middle, so you have to be
Yes,
careful.
red
Yep.
chili rib.
Just gonna stab you right when you eat it.
Yes.
You're like, I bit a rib. That place rules.
Yes.
But Frontier is like a good entry
Yes.
level for people who move to Albuquerque.
Yes, it's the 100 level course
Yes,
to
the-
New Mexican
yes,
eating.
yes,
Yes.
Very
And
true.
someone's like, I don't think that's true, and I was like, well, all right.
It's
They're like, what do you like? And they're like,
theatrical, too.
Garcia.
It's what?
It's theatrical too. You watch them do the fresh
Yeah.
squeezed orange
Orange
juice.
juice.
You watch them do the tortillas right there.
They've got
Oh, yeah.
great
You watch
shakes.
it like
They have great shakes.
So,
too.
like, you
They just
go in
don't
there.
fuck up the
All right.
classics.
Their
They
fountain
understand.
has different
Oh my
high C flavors.
Yeah.
Has
I'll say
fucking,
I'll say the Golden Pride that's the closest to Frontier is the Golden Pride up there on
Lomas?
Central and almost Eubank. That big barn one.
Oh,
Like when you go in there,
yes.
when you go in there, they're like taking the tortillas and they're like throwing them in the machine.
Was that by that old Waffle House that you used to be
Yeah,
up there too?
yeah. That's the big one, and like that's the one we go to at work. And like someone's like, "Oh, they have ribs at Golden Pride. Are they good?" And I'm like,
oh my.
They are.
and
good.
I'm like, are they good or are they great?
Yeah.
I'm like, because they're good. And they're like, well, what is?
Sometimes they're great.
And I'm like, well, they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, for the price, they're good ribs.
Yeah.
Like you get the rib plate, which is like a couple ribs and then a piece of chicken, and then like a side.
side.
And you're like, that's a good lunch.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it is.
It's hearty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their baked chicken is amazing.
I haven't had the baked chicken.
Golden
God.
Pride's chicken sandwich is good too
All-
because it's a big
all I
piece of
do,
chicken in it.
all I know is like I went to a potluck one time. I think I went to potluck at Founders.
Oh, and they had Golden Pride.
And Joe brought a 20
Yeah.
piece, and I was like,
Was that
"You
the
can't-"
Christmas party?
Yeah.
I think it was.
Oh
And
my
I was
God.
like- and I was
never
like-
did that again.
And I was like, you can't
The Christmas.
you can't bring a that's a great idea. And I did it, and like someone did the same to me. They're like, you brought Golden Pride to the potluck, and I was
I'll
like,
just watch.
and I was like, you don't want any? And they're like, well, no, I'm gonna get some. I was like,
No,
oh,
you're not.
the bullshit you are.
yeah, no, you're not.
Oh,
Oh, you want me to cook? You want me to cook? You want me to cook, or you want me to bring a 20 piece from Golden Pride? Fuck
schmucks,
off. Fuck
schmucks,
off.
So
Yeah,
good.
Use
Schmuck.
everyone's sides
schmuck.
for this deliciousness right here.
Right.
Yeah, great beans.
They do
Great
have
beans.
They do have great
We are
beans.
Do you have great
Yes.
beans?
All
Those
right.
spicy beans.
We're,
Yes.
we're just
Yes.
doing a commercial with Golden Pride.
Golden Pride.
I
They're
should
gonna
have
be your next sponsor.
I should have. Well, I have the Golden Pride logo where I did the 10 drink minimum.
Yeah, I saw.
So
Put it
so
over it,
for
yeah.
everybody who has no idea, like the 10 drink minimum one, that's like kind of a weird yellow logo. Well, the other day, like someone saw the logo of the and they were like, "Is that
Waffle House.
Wheel of Fortune?" I was like, "No, it's Waffle House," and they were like, "Oh." Okay, I get it now. I was like, but the other one's Golden Pride,
Yeah, I saw.
where it
that.
says 10 drink minimum, ribs
Yep.
and chicken.
It's awesome.
Yes.
That's the Golden Pride logo. That's a definite New Mexico thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And yeah, and everyone has a number. Like, what's your Golden Pride number?
10.
Number 10 with 2 carne burritos.
I get the 10.
Yeah.
I think mine's like a 4.
Mine's the sausage
Yeah.
breakfast burrito.
Oh. Yeah, mine.
chili.
Yeah.
I live on the same street as Frontier, so I actually just walk over there. It's the easy. I'm like, I'm too tired to cook. I'm gonna walk 2 blocks and have.
Well,
some
when
I
you
live
can have
near
a-
the one on Lomas by the hospital.
When you
so
can do a
that's where I
grilled
go to.
cheese sandwich with green chili, they could just do it for you.
Throw some bacon on there too, and I'm sold.
They throw
Green
some
chili
love into
bacon,
it.
grilled cheese.
The fajitas in there cooking.
Ooh,
You can't.
Yeah.
You know.
can't go wrong.
They're
I'll get that-
pozole at
I'll get
Golden
that
Pride.
Ooh. Okay, actually,
16
the
ounce
burritos you
carne
top it with the
adobada.
green chili stew.
Yeah.
It's like one of their specials.
Really?
Damn, that sounds
Chef's
good.
kiss.
Like there was a dude one time. He was like, I clean restaurants, and we clean like the hood things. And I was like, what's the place I don't want to eat at? And he goes, well, let me tell you about Gold. And I was like, never mind.
Don't say
No,
nothing
no, no.
about
Don't
Golden
speak.
Pride. Don't
Don't
do it.
speak. Don't
I'm good.
speak.
I don't need to hear
hurt
it.
my
You're
soul.
la, 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 la.
I don't want to hear what you just.
No, I don't want to see the little
Yeah.
old man controlling the grain pile for all of us.
So what a good show. I had a good time. Enjoyed it.
Me too.
Love you guys.
Love you.
We love you.
This is
Nugget night.
so this isn't a show. This is family here.
Aw.
We are all family.
This is very true.
I wish I invited Holly. I invited Royal. Maybe they can make it the next time. Let's hope.
Yeah, they were original
We have a
nuggets too.
smorgasbord.
There.
Yeah,
Yeah, and Josh wasn't totally like Nugget Night guy.
no, but he was a part of
Yeah.
of all the thing.
Do you guys talk to him very often or no?
I do. He's doing school stuff. He's killing it there in programming. At
I always
UNM.
talk to Sarah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I run into
Yeah, I
Sarah
haven't seen her in a
periodically.
while. Every
I
every
see
so
her at
often
Bar
after,
Uno at
yeah,
Red
yeah.
exactly.
Oh, does she work there or just
No.
go there?
No, just after shows.
Yeah.
At the Sunshine.
Ah.
Yeah, Josh is making pizza and he loves it and going to
Yeah.
school being a genius because he is one.
Yep,
Yeah, he
that's
is.
what he does. Yeah.
Yeah, that
I'll-
man's a scholar.
and
I remember once when he told me he wanted to be a teacher, I was like, that makes so much sense.
It does.
He can just explain things to you in a relatable way that you will like retain it. That is just perfect for teaching.
Yeah.
No.
Fair enough. That is a good.
He likes good music too.
True.
I don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Oh no, that's because Josh and I don't like the Beach Boys.
They don't like the
Oh
Beach
my
Boys.
god.
and the mayor loves the Beach Boys.
There's a vendetta.
We agree to disagree. It's okay.
But-
But I named a drink on the menu for
I know you did, and I literally was like, I
It's
know.
the least favorite Beach Boys song. It's the worst Beach Boys song.
Fucking worst Beach. Number one, it's the worst Beach Boys song.
Yeah.
Number two, you did that on purpose.
I did.
Yeah.
But 3, that cocktail is damn good.
It is good.
It is a
And I-
banana painkiller called
and-
Take Me Down to
and-
Kokomo.
And I order it.
It's good.
Right.
It's good. Non-alcoholic one too.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming on.
Thank you.
I appreciate
Thank
you guys. Guys, go out to Duke City Championship Wrestling. Check us out on YouTube. You know what? We have a Facebook group called 10 Drink Minimum Underground.
We do.
Join it. Join it.
Yes.
And make
good
Smiley, guys, make Smiley join Instagram.
Make Smiley smile.
Let's peer pressure him.
Yeah, let's peer pressure him.
Peer pressure.
Follow these guys on social media.
Find some peers for me.
Yeah, follow me on social media.
Find me some pressure.
Follow us on YouTube, please. Especially if you're outside of the United States, smash that like and subscribe.
Pound. that
Whoa.
follow
Pound it.
Bam. Bam.
More Nugget nights.
Yeah.
Amen.
And with that,
We are 10
drink
drink
minimum.
minimum.